What's up, everybody? This is Scott Clark with the Gaming Outsider Podcast, and you're listening to the Horrible Gamers Podcast. Still not sure if horrible means they're really bad at games or they're just terrible people in general. I guess I'll leave that for you to decide.
The Horrible Gamers Podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode 132. Welcome to the show, guys. We are live on Facebook at the moment. To find us on Facebook, you go over to facebook.com and you search for Horrible Gamers Facebook page. Horrible Gamers Podcast, I believe that's what it's called. And then the Facebook page, you go on there, you click like, and it'll show you every time we go live. It'll share it on there. Yeah. Guys, you know who I am. I am, of course, one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, but I am joined by the amazing Canadian, Ryan Gibson. Welcome back, Ryan.
Woohoo! Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's another week of Horrible Gamers. Let's do this.
Good to have you back, man. And I'm also joined by my favorite Michiganer, Eric Smith.
What up? From the 313. I was actually there today. I was in 8 Mile.
You were in 8 Mile?
I was in Detroit.
Damn.
Yeah,
hood. Guys,
yeah, dog.
From the West Coast to Best Coast, Gunny Chief, welcome back, Henley.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm going to change my gamer tag to 8 Mile.
Do it. It's probably already
I'm
taken.
going to do it.
it's probably already taken, yeah.
I'll figure out a way.
You're going to put a bunch of X's before it. Like XXXXX, 8 Mile, XXXXX.
Lowercase x, capital X, lowercase x, capital X, 8 Mile, capital X, lowercase x.
There you go. Woo! Guys.
You should be Saint Mile.
Saint Mile. That's
there you go.
Damn.
Saint Mile.
Damn. That is a good
Unique right there, yo.
Guys, this week is brought to you by our new president, Donald Trump. Woo!
All hail King Trump. All hail King Trump.
Everyone find the closest Starbucks and start smashing windows.
Hey,
guys.
Leave out Starbucks alone.
Guys, last night.
Canada get overrun yet?
Canada's still standing there. I think Canada's still there.
No, I know, but I'm wondering if people came in and started moving in. And
is there people climbing, swimming across the rivers?
People have been protesting. I know that much.
Driving through the barricades at the border. You guys can't keep people out.
What fascinates me is the people that are protesting are the same people that want just love and no hate.
Yeah,
and they're gonna go. They're gonna go break glass.
No, but they want to love. They want to love. They want to love the person they love.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, did Starbucks
we support Donald Trump?
Starbucks supported Trump.
Here, we're giving you the tea for the tea party in the morning. Is that what? I was like, why are they attacking Starbucks?
I think Trump. Trump went to Starbucks that morning, and people saw him with the Starbucks
They're
cup.
not morning people, apparently. So
yeah,
they just saw him with a Starbucks cup.
Yep. Fuck this. We'll destroy this place.
And then they saw Bank of America. They saw Bank of America. And they're like, "Screw America!" Started breaking the windows.
Bank. Fuck that bank. That's where Trump hides his money.
Yep.
No, guys. Yesterday I was at the protest in Portland. I went. I don't know, just to be there.
Okay, that was the video from your camera.
Yeah, those videos that I sent you guys, those are from my camera on the chat or whatever.
Yeah,
I was there, man. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of people protesting. I saw a lot of different signs. My favorite sign was one that had Trump sitting in the Oval Office, though, and it said, It said, to all of you who did not vote for me or who did not vote, thank you for helping me get elected.
Yeah.
It's like, a lot of people didn't vote, man. That's the one thing that pisses me off when people don't vote and then they sit around and complain. It's like, well, you didn't vote.
And then go break things.
Yeah, then you go break things. The cool thing was that most of the protests in Portland are not like, they don't break a lot of things. They're not like running around looting and breaking shit. There was a few guys. There was a few guys that were trying to break some windows in some business, but I mean, I think one of them, the protesters actually held him down and told the cops, "Hey, come get this motherfucker. He's over here trying to break shit." And then, of course, right towards the end, like, we got back to Pioneer Square. That's where it started. We got back there because the police were like, "Everybody go back to Pioneer Square." And then we got to Pioneer Square, and then the police were like, "Pioneer Square is not closed. Everybody leave." And we're like, "What?" So, like, the police had all the streets blocked off. It was kind of weird. It almost felt like we were kind of cornered in there. We couldn't get out. Me and my friend were like, "Where the fuck do we go, man?" Like,
they're trying to kill you.
Like, one of the corners,
they're gonna gas you.
Like, all the corners were blocked off by, like, the riot police. We couldn't get out, and they're like saying, "Leave Pioneer Square. You have to leave within like a 3-block radius because all the streets are closed." And we're like, "Okay, but where do we go? Like, you're not letting us out. You're not letting us go through you." And then it was pretty crazy, man. It got pretty wild. There was a lot of people there, but today was an even bigger protest in Portland. There was, I think, 100,000 people there.
Wow!
Holy Christ!
Yeah, there was 100,000 people today for the Women's March.
Today's like the Women's March or something.
And in
I know my
DC,
wife was
guys,
asked to go.
in DC, there was
like,
3
"Oh,
million
thank you."
people protesting.
There's more people at that than the inauguration.
They expected 200,000 people. There was so many people that could not even march. They had to stay where they were. They couldn't even march because there were so many people that showed up. The fucking 3 million people, man. That's like the population of Oregon. All of Oregon went to the fucking Washington, D.C., basically. Like, that's what happened. It's fucking crazy. Not to mention the 50,000 plus people in Chicago, the 100,000 in Portland, New York City, fucking other 50,000 people over there. I mean, there's a lot of protests going on in the country. And this one thing that I got to say is, it's cool, I don't care who you support. Support who you want to support. And just don't break shit when you're out there protesting, and it's your right to protest, I guess, If you really
do
think
it peacefully.
Yeah, just do it peacefully. Don't run around, because there was people in the fucking protest I saw yesterday, personally, throwing shit at the cops, and that's when the cops were like, "Okay, fuck this. This is now an illegal congregation. You guys are like, throwing shit at the police. You guys need to get the fuck out of here."
Their safety is
jeopardized.
Is gone. They things are gonna happen. Like,
definitely.
It's not good.
But it was pretty interesting, dude. Being there, it was a fun experience. I like going to shit like that. I went to the Trump rally once. I go to just random political shit, and Portland is like a big city for protests, so it's cool to live nearby it and see that shit happen all the time.
Nice.
Yeah, LA got pretty wild too, man. California, you guys are crazy.
Watching clips of that, crazy down there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not going to change anything. It's not like Trump's going to look at the news and be like, "Oh, I should really leave."
Maybe I shouldn't do this.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Like, he's not going to give a fuck. It's not like he's going to give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably just go on for this weekend, maybe next weekend at most. But I doubt after that it'll be any left. But yeah, guys, it was fun times. Fun times. We got a new president. We got a new stuff happening in the world. Yeah, fuck yeah, America.
Yeah,
America.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, you guys probably didn't even hear this, but I know we were talking about Shark Tank last week. Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Nope.
He's trying to run for Prime Minister of Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know,
the
man.
bald asshole guy.
Yeah, the bald asshole
He's
guy.
like,
yeah. He's like Trump. He's going to be Trump for Canada.
He's like Canadian Trump. Like, totally.
He'll be Canadian Trump. I can't stand that guy. I know who you're talking about.
He'll probably win, too.
The bald mean guy. I knew who you were talking about.
Yeah, I know you would. I knew you would.
The bald asshole that
Velvet, the bald fucking mean guy.
The bald asshole that tries to rip off everybody.
He used to be worse. He was way, way, way worse on Dragon's Den, the Canadian version of the show.
So is he Canadian then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can only Canadians run for
Prime Minister?
Prime Minister in Canada?
I think so. I think it's the
You got to be
same.
Canadian born.
I don't know anything
Yeah,
about.
But I mean,
Canada.
do you have to be Canadian
citizen at
born?
least. You have to be a citizen at least, I think.
But I mean, can I
I
go to Canada, become a citizen, and then run for Prime Minister?
Right. Because I want to do that.
I don't know.
You Canadians
look this
probably
up
would
for
allow
us?
All right,
someone.
go to Canada, bro.
I know.
Look this up for us, Ryan. Because I want to run to be.
In the United States, you have
wanna
to
be in the
be.
cabinet.
No, in United States, you have to be U.S. born. You have to be born on U.S. soil. Like, you can't be somebody that was like became a citizen. Of the
Dude, there
United
used to be you had to be in the military too, but that went
Remember
out the window.
Arnold Schwarzenegger? He wanted to be
Obviously, that's out the window.
He was born on-
Oh yeah, that's totally out the window.
Yeah.
That was the governor.
Now you can be a celebrity.
Yeah, well, you could before. I mean, Ronald Reagan was a
Dude,
celebrity.
it's gonna get worse in 2020. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm wondering who's gonna
Kanye.
run, man. Like 2020.
Kanye.
I'm just imagining, like,
Yeah,
Kanye's
Kanye.
And you know-
for president.
Yeah.
you know, knowing the
No.
knowing
No.
the popularity
This would be the worst
and
thing
how
Yeah.
how the people of the United States think. Not to say that people are fucking idiots, but a lot of people younger than us are really stupid, and they're going to be the ones that are eligible to vote in 2020. I think that's 4
Yeah.
years from now. So
No,
16-year-olds right now, 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds are going to be able to vote in 2020.
There's rumor that Dwayne Johnson.
yeah, and
is
they're
running
gonna.
for-
Yeah, if Kanye West
Rock.
runs, chances he'll win.
Yeah.
The Rock
Yeah,
versus
that's-
Kanye West.
And I mean, he's probably gonna run as Democrat.
Guys, do you
He
realize
lives
that
in
your
LA.
presidency would be a joke, like an absolute?
You know,
joke?
no, no, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
already-
More
honestly,
than it already is.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, if Kanye West runs, let's say he does some crazy ass shit, and even if like Caitlyn Jenner ran for president, people would vote
Gosh.
for her as a president just because she's a transgender fucking whatever the hell she. What is she? Transgender, transsexual, whatever the fuck she is. Yeah, they would probably vote for her. No joke. People would like. People. It's a popularity contest. I think it's not. It's sad, but it is like the truth.
I mean, it's there's no morals anymore. There isn't.
It's
I
getting
mean,
it's getting crazy, dude. We'll see.
you
Like,
have to
I don't know.
you have to adjust to a society. You have to agree with what society says, and if you don't, you're
Everybody fucking hates you and destroys you. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
like
and
I
they-
said, the
they make
protest
fun
I
of
saw
you and
yesterday,
shit
man.
and
People were going. Some people like were really upset about Trump winning. Like, they were thinking the world was gonna end. I was sitting there in between these people. Like, you're psycho, man. Like, you're psycho. Like, I wanted to tell some of these people, you're fucking psychos. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I could hear these people talking, and they were just talking about how like Trump was gonna destroy the world. I was like, what are you fucking saying right now, man? Like, he needs to survive too. He doesn't. If this country falls apart, he's fucked. He knows that. Like, why the fuck would he want this country to fall apart? Like, I don't understand some of these people, man. They're just psychos.
Get her done.
Did you see the video of the liberal screaming at the top of their lungs when they said President Donald Trump?
Yeah.
None of you saw it? Like, this dude, like, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, I couldn't really tell, but they were closing their eyes the whole time. They were crying because they were sad, depressed. Yeah. And then who was ever announcing, Donald Trump as president? Once they did that, this person screamed at the top of their lungs because they were so upset. I got a good kick out of that. I thought
There was a lot.
funny.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people protesting, and I get whatever. So whoever you picked didn't win.
How awkward did it have to be Hillary Clinton at the inauguration?
No,
Yeah.
did you see the video of her like looking at Bill Clinton when he's checking out Trump's wife? Because Bill Clinton's like
so pissed.
Bill Clinton's like looking
time.
at Trump's wife. Like, you can tell he's checking. He's probably thinking to himself like, "Damn, she looks good."
Dude, the fact that she even showed up is like,
Hillary's just looking at him like, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna kick your ass."
Like, we're doing this again? Really? I can't take you anywhere, Bill.
Like, like on the way home, they were sitting in their car like, "Fucking Bill, I fucking knew it, you asshole!" Like, you're gonna make me look like an idiot on the news.
I want to be a fly on the wall at that time when Bill and Hillary Clinton were getting ready for the inauguration. I just wanted to hear the conversation.
Oh, she was
Hillary's
probably
like,
pissed.
"I'm not going, Bill. I'm not going." Bill's like, "We gotta go to the inauguration.
I'm the president.
I
You have to
be
go.
there. I did not have sexual relations with that woman."
I didn't do it. I don't know.
Oh man, it was
do.
insane.
Did you see George Bush too trying to put that poncho on his head?
No, I didn't see that.
Guy looked like he was about to suffocate himself because he couldn't put it on. Then he acted like when he had it over his head, he took it off his head and he was like, looked like a little kid.
Oh my god, dude. So it was fun times. It was cool. Yeah, man, we got a new president, guys. It's a new start. Yeah, America.
There's already a countdown of when Trump leaves.
If he leaves, if he doesn't win again.
If he leaves, yeah.
He runs again.
Get voted in for another 4 years.
He's running again.
What if he does such a good job that people like him at the end and they vote for him again, man? You never know. Like, that's what I don't get. People like go all crazy, like, oh, the world's gonna end. It's like, dude, he's been president for like 3 hours. Calm the fuck down right now. Calm your ass down. He hasn't signed martial law or anything. Calm your fucking ass down right now. What the fuck are you doing, man? These people are psychos. Like, crying and shit. No, whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if he changed it instead of president, it'd be king. I wouldn't mind calling him King Trump.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way he would ever do that.
He can do whatever he wants. He's president.
Talk some games.
Don't give him a bigger ego than he already has.
I don't think you can. I don't think that's even possible to give him a bigger ego.
Start calling him a king?
I'll call him a king. I'll tweet him right now.
Tweet him.
I'm gonna tweet him.
Do it, Eric. Do it.
He'll
Tweet
probably
him.
tweet back
I'll
at
do
you
it right now.
Probably will
do it
tweet
right
at
now.
you.
King Trump.
I'm doing it right
Dear
now.
King Trump, we love you.
I wonder if I'll get blocked.
No, he'll probably reply to you.
He'll favorite it. He'll like it.
Yeah, he'll like it and retweet it, and you'll be all over CNN.
I'll tweet at him.
Tweet
So
King
is it-
Trump. HGP loves you except for the Canadian.
Oh God, yeah, do it. See what he says. He'll probably be like, "You fake news. You fucking.
is Trump.
You fake news."
Please give us a shout out.
Dude, if he just plugged us, it'd be cool because we get so many followers off of that. We just do it.
We would get like all the
Yeah, we
Trump
got like
supporters.
a
We
fucking
would
few
get-
thousand followers like in just a couple minutes, man. Let's do it. Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
No, man. Okay.
Watch our view count all of a sudden is like 10,000
All right.
people.
We're on national news and shit. Guys, let's talk video games.
Link the Facebook group.
Oh.
Will you guys like it on Twitter?
I would. I
when
would go
send
like it.
Yeah.
We'll like it.
It's about to go down right now.
I'll do it
Well,
right
I
now.
won't.
I'm on
Well, I
my
have my own
phone
personal account. I'll
right
do it.
now.
Hell yeah.
You did say except the Canadian, right?
Fuck the. He's gonna
Yeah,
be like,
but-
fuck the Canadian. He invite all of us except the Canadian to the White House.
I wouldn't want to go anyways.
Guys, can I be on your podcast?
Sorry.
Like, yo,
King
Trump.
Trump said no.
Oh man. Let's see at Epic Irk or Irk
man.
Epic. Epic Irk.
There you go. It's up. It's on the
Should come up any
Twitter
second.
feed. It's the first time I've ever tweeted at a president. He's not-
We liked it. All right, guys, we should restart the show because this should be just outtakes. What the fuck are we? This is not game talk.
That's his picture on Twitter.
He looks so pissed off.
He looks so angry.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck you
That's
guys
an
up.
angry orange man.
That's gonna be on the picture that they put up of all the presidents. You're gonna see that face, guys. Just wait 4 years and we'll see how he looks then.
Oh, you should have tagged the show, man. You should have put hashtag HGP.
I didn't have enough room.
All right, hold on. Tweet him again. Be like, our horrible gamers loves you.
All right,
Do it.
I'm doing it.
We're gonna like it.
At POTUS.
I follow POTUS now.
Oh shit. Guys, we should restart this show right now. This is not.
No. This is great.
No,
Keep
this
going.
is
Keep
good.
going. Keep going.
This is.
Come on, the chat is falling
I
asleep over
retweeted
here.
it, Eric. I
man.
retweeted. I'll give it a like, too. Why not?
No, I already tagged you. I already said except you, Ryan. You can't go and change your mind.
What? Yeah, no. I just liked the post and retweeted it.
Same. Yeah.
All right. Here it is.
Anyways, guys,
Yeah. Anyways, video games.
this is the Horrible Gamers podcast. Let's talk about some video games.
We talk video
You don't
games,
want to talk about King Trump anymore?
Fuck no. Never wanted to talk about King Trump in the first place.
Oh man, King Trump 16, Trump 17. Woo!
Yeah.
Guys, video games. I play video games. Y'all play video games. There's video game memes out there about Trump. You guys see that meme of Agent 47?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. You put that up. That was cool.
That was awesome.
What's the mean?
You didn't see that on the Facebook group? I shared it. I put Agent 47. You have a new assignment. It's like a guy that looks like Agent 47. Like it was one of his bodyguards.
It looked like him with the red tie and the black suit.
Oh yeah.
It looks just
Did
like
you guys
him.
did you hear about the dude that like called out the CIA and said he's gonna go assassinate?
Oh yeah, and they fucking arrested him.
Dude, they got on that quick and busted that dude.
Well, he was actually in DC, wasn't he? Like in a hotel or some shit.
I'm not sure. I just heard.
I thought he was like in a. I thought he was
He's
inside
like-
a hotel and like they arrested him.
He told him, he's like, come do something. Do something about it. I'm gonna go do it. Do something. I'm like, really, bro?
Yeah, okay, let's just kick down. Let's kick down your
They said it's
door.
Rainbow Six Siege team in there, you know,
Right?
throwing smoke.
Anyway.
Lights out.
Let's change the subject.
Guys, video
Right
games.
already.
Rainbow Six Siege, I played that, guys, but I guess what I finished this week? I finished Watch Dogs.
Transition.
Did you?
I finished it. I'm done.
How was it?
The last mission was pretty cool because they actually let you play as the other characters a bit. So you get to play as the chick, I forget her name. What the fuck's her name? Sitara or something like that. And you get to play as Wrench. He's pretty cool, like what to do with the mask. That's probably the funnest sequence of that whole mission is playing as him because they give you a grenade launcher basically and tell you, go in there and blow everything up. So you're just fucking walking around blowing shit up with your grenade launcher. And then you play at the end as Marcus, and you basically blow up CTOS. I don't know if you blow it up. You think you destroy it, basically. And then you, like, leak out all the information that was, like, how it was used illegally.
Hey.
But, yeah, you don't know the end of the
Spoiler
game.
alert.
There's still another end of the
Spoiler
game.
alert.
Still another end of the game to that.
Okay. All right.
But, I mean,
There's a
yeah.
twist.
I'm still playing it. Jeez.
Yeah, the game is good, though. I mean, the whole... I don't even think the ending of the game really matters. You know how it's going to end. It's going to end like Watch Dogs 1 did. If you played Watch Dogs 1, you know how it's going to end. But, I mean, I don't know. I got towards the end of the game. I didn't even upgrade my guy fully. I had all the upgrades unlocked, but I needed more points, more research points to actually unlock the upgrades. And I couldn't get them. And I didn't want to run around the map collecting little points on the edge, like the little points around the map. I was like, I don't want to do this. Some of these are like annoying to get.
Wow, what a change from last week, Jesus. Last week you were like, I don't want it to end. I want to just run around the map and go everywhere. Now you're like, fuck this game. I'm moving on.
So I felt like I was in that moment. So I was like, you know what? I need to finish this. So I did.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I enjoyed it through and through. Yeah, it's a good game. Play it, man. If you haven't played Watch Dogs 2, play it because it's so much better than the first one. So fucking.
There was
much
a
better.
free trial, I think, on Ubisoft. You had to go online and download it or something.
Yeah.
Oh, PC?
I wanted to try it. Yeah, I think it was PC. Because I wanted to try it for my Xbox, and yeah. Do you have a physical copy, Jesus?
No digital.
Oh, I was gonna say, send your physical copy to me so I can play it.
Yeah, buy
I have a
digital.
physical copy.
Send me your physical copy when you're
I
done.
have digital. Well, on PC, of course.
No, but yeah, that game is good. There's some really hard achievements to get though. Like one of them is survive 5 stars and escape. That's really hard. I got it though the other day. So what I did was I got on top of a building. I got up there with like a forklift thing, and I got up there, I climbed all the way to the top. I started sniping people, then I started sniping the cops. Then I started blowing up the helicopters, and I kept sniping people, kept sniping the cops. It was really hard to kill them, because they would just shoot me a little bit, and they would like almost kill me. And then towards the end, it was like, okay, now I gotta escape, because I got 5 stars. Where do I go? So I just kind of hid from the helicopter, and I kept blowing them up. I was able to escape at the end. It took me quite a while. I died like 3 or 4 times trying to do that.
Yeah, I think I got up to like a 4-star, and I almost got away, and I walked around a corner and got caught again, and then they killed me.
Dude,
but it was pretty fucking hectic. Like the helicopters
those cops
come
are
out
fucking
and, like,
ruthless, man. Yeah, those helicopters
they're
are
on you, dude. Like fucking nothing.
You have the fucking
White on
SWAT
race.
team, SWAT team chasing you around, fucking helicopter chasing you. The helicopters are ruthless too.
Kind of like GTA 3 or something, or GTA.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. Like, I think it's even worse than GTA because these cops are they're like super accurate.
They're
at their
ruthless,
shooting.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care. And then sometimes if you get over 3 stars, like there'll be other players that come into the game because it'll kick off the bounty hunter missions. So like it'll like randomly pull a player that's matchmaking for bounty hunter into your game. So then you got a fucking real player that can hack shit, trying to kill you too. It's really hard. But I
hate when they pop in and you're in the middle of a mission.
Yeah. But I finished that, guys. It was cool. Cool game. What else did I play this week? Oh, I went back, guys, because now on backwards compatibility, there's Battlefield Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3, right? They're now available on the EA Access Vault, too. So...
Sweet. I played a lot of Battlefield Bad Company 2, but I didn't get into Battlefield 3 as much.
Oh, I see.
Very little.
I was the opposite.
Battlefield 3 was awesome.
I played more of Battlefield 3 than Battlefield Bad Company 2, like way more. I don't know why.
Dude,
but
I remember
going back to Battlefield 3 though, man,
Was it rough?
how did I ever think that game looked good?
we all did, dude.
They got those big ass
Holy
helmets,
shit.
those big heads.
That game, whoa, like on 360, dude, I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? The car's like all square looking. It's like, it looks fucking funny as shit. It looks like really like old, man. I don't know. It's not really that old, is it? It's like, what, 4 or 5 years old?
Oh, it's gotta be more than that.
Probably at least.
I'll look it up.
2011, dude. Battlefield 3 didn't come out that long ago. Battlefield 3 release date was October 25th, 2011.
Jeez. Yeah, that game did not age well at all.
So it's 6 years. Yeah, and it feels
6
like
years and it looks like crap.
Yeah, I think I went back to play it about a year ago. There was nobody on. Because I still have my 360 hooked up.
But yeah, it was a rough one to go back to play that game, guys. I like that comment you motherfuckers put on the chat too. You fucking dicks. Oh man. Yeah, I played that. I haven't tried Battlefield Bad Company 2, but the thing about Battlefield 3 that surprised me was how many like separate downloads it had, because it had the game, right? The game was like 20 something gigs or 30 gigs or something. But then they had all the patches, all the multiplayer patches you had to download, which was like a bunch of them. All the DLC packs, all the gun packs, all the extra packs. I was like, fuck, dude. It took like 2 hours to download everything. I was like, fucking A, man. It's like 30 packs of shit I had to download. It was quite a bit. But yeah, Battlefield 3. Go play that if you want to, I guess.
Yeah, or go back and play Bad Company 2 Vietnam.
The thing about those games, though, man, like, playing it, because you're playing like on a 360, right? When you go back on backwards compatible or whatever. Going back to Battlefield 3 and playing like Caspian Border with 24 players on the map felt like it was empty. Like, really empty. I was like, fuck, this game feels like it's so empty right now. Compared to like Battlefield 4, which it had 64 players, and Battlefield 1, it has 64 players. I mean, Battlefield 3 just feels fucking old, man. Like, I don't know. It just feels old. But yeah, whatever. I guess if you're interested in playing that stuff, go back. What else have I played this week? Besides that, I haven't played really much else. Battlefield 1, I guess the other day I played some of that. And yeah, that's Battlefield 1. Not much to say there. But that's it, guys. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's all.
That's all. Someone talk? Ryan? Eric?
You're supposed to throw to somebody, Jesus.
Well, I figured you guys would just pick it up. Pick up the hint that I'm slowing down here. Eric, what have you been playing?
Basically the same thing I was playing last week. Rainbow Six Siege with Jedi of Light and a Big Red 150, and Ryan and Clint joined us this week to play. Just played Terrorist Hunt and played a lot of attacking. So we played Disarm the Bomb. We sucked at that, and then we had to get
okay in the end.
Yeah, it got a little better, but most of the time we died a lot from the bombers. So we got the hostage, played a lot of that, and then towards the end we changed the settings to play some defender and played some defense. But I mean, all in all, it was a good night. It's a fun night. I mean, it's always fun to play with those guys. Jedi of Light and Big Red they're so into that game, and they call out things, and it's a really good night. I look forward to it every Friday at 9:00. So if there's people that want to play and don't like to play alone, hit me up around 9:00 and we'll play some
9:00
Siege with
Eastern
Jedi
time.
Light. Yeah, Eastern time.
Eastern
We'll
time.
start
that's
all the
9:00.
West Coast people are hitting you up at fucking midnight and shit. Hey, let's play some fucking Siege, man.
You guys ready?
I hit you up at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock Eastern time. I'm like, let's play some Siege, guys.
Yeah, most of the time when you send those, Gunny, I'm in bed, dude.
Yeah, same here.
I feel bad, but yeah, that was a fun night. Played Gears of War 4. The servers are back up, but yet again, they're having more issues, just with scrap and credits. I haven't ran into any issues, but I guess some other people have. But it's just annoying because they put up double XP for this weekend, and so I'm sure the servers got swarmed with tons of people and just people playing this game, and they can't even handle it. I don't understand why it's such a difficult task to have a set team to just focus on Gears of War and watch the servers and take care of the servers while they're probably making Gears 5. So it's just kind of frustrating. I spent $100 on this game. I want to be able to play it when I want and not have to have server trouble like I have been the past 2 weeks. So hopefully they get their crap together and fix it. But, I mean, like I said, I haven't had any problems with anything. I've just been playing that a lot this weekend, taking advantage of that double XP. And then played Battlefield 1 with my buddy Billy. And I don't really take that game seriously. I don't really get competitive with that game. It's just so much going on, and I suck at it. So I just have fun with it. But yeah, I went to the Detroit Auto Show today. That's why I was in Detroit.
Oh, whoa! What do they have there?
They had all the cars. They had the only ones I think that weren't there. God, I can't even think of them right now. Crap. Anyway, they had a bunch of cars, a bunch of new
Tesla?
2017s, and Tesla was not there. That was one that wasn't
Tesla's
there.
like, fuck you guys.
That's a California thing, right?
My buddy told me
They probably didn't get invited. Yeah, they probably didn't get invited.
because all of the big three like GM,
Ford,
and Ford, they didn't want. I guess they don't want their like sporty car to be sold here in the United States because they don't want their sporty cars to not get bought. I don't know.
Well, I mean, have you seen the new Tesla that costs like $30,000, something like that? It's like really cheap.
No.
Yeah, it's really, they have a new model coming out this year, like in a couple months, actually, or a few months, and you can pre-order it now for like $1,500. You could put in your pre-order, but it's like a $30,000 model fucking of a Tesla. The only thing it doesn't,
cheap.
It's missing like a few things basically from like the Tesla S model or whatever. It's just a few things that is missing. I think it's a little bit less horsepower, but it's really cheap. It has the same battery life, all the other shit, all the features, the look, everything is there. It's just $30,000, and that's really cheap for an electric car, especially all electric like that. So that's a big deal with big dealerships, like for example Ford and all the other big companies like GM and shit. They're fucking hating on Tesla right now because they don't sell their cars at dealerships. So dealerships hate Tesla because they don't make money off of Tesla, and Tesla's selling their car cheap because they sell direct to consumers, and dealerships are trying to get rid of that. They're trying to get rid of like the direct to consumer bullshit, you know. So it's
those dealerships they want their 20% cut.
Well, yeah, I mean it's crazy. You ever buy a car online like a fucking Ford? You go and you order it online, but you have to have it delivered to a dealership and then charge you the delivery fee to the dealership. Yeah, that's there. When you buy a Tesla, that shit's gone. That shit's not there. They just deliver it to you. Yeah.
It was I went to Chevrolet. I checked out what they had. Mm-hmm. I'm more of a Chevy guy. I don't really care that much, but I mean, I've driven Chevys my whole life with my Malibu and then my Impala. So I looked at what they got going on, and they got some sweet Malibus coming out, and that looks sexy. The Impala looks good. There's a new Chevy Cruze hatchback that's coming out. That looks pretty sweet.
There's some commercials of that.
Yeah, I mean it felt great. Like I got in it and it was comfortable.
They always are when they're brand new, though.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's any car.
We checked out Subaru, checked out Ford, the Audis. We looked at Mercedes and BMW, and I mean, last year I thought it was better for the auto show last year because you had the Ford GT there.
Yeah,
there wasn't really.
Is there any radical changes to any of the cars? I know that Ford did Ford show off their Bronco that they're gonna make, because I heard they're making.
No, they didn't have that there.
Oh.
Which was kind of disappointing.
Bring back the Bronco.
Yeah, it's weird. They're gonna bring it back, but the design they made for it, I feel like all the designs they make for these cars they're bringing back. They're weird designs. The cars look fucking funny to me. You know, like I don't know. It's just the way they design cars nowadays, but they look funny to me. For example,
but wait 5 years after they've been out and you've seen them everywhere, and they'll just look like normal again.
Yeah, well, like the new Jeep. Have you guys seen that Jeep? The new
Renegade.
Yeah, with that little square one. There's like a fucking
it looks
toaster.
So stupid.
I hate the way that car looks. I see it everywhere.
We went to the Jeep, and I looked at the Rubicons and the Wranglers, and that's either one of those two Jeeps I want.
They always look the same, though, right? Like
get the money.
I have the 4-door.
They're always the same.
Wrangler.
Rubicons are always the same looking.
Oh yeah, I mean, they didn't really change much. Volkswagen though, they're coming back with their hippie van.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that cool looking?
But it looks weird. Like it looks like electronic, futuristic.
Futuristic van.
It's weird. It looked cool, but it just didn't. It just wouldn't. It looked like it wouldn't fit on the road. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But that was there. They had the Dodge Viper, and I to be honest, I don't really like how the Viper looks.
Really?
I don't really like it. I don't know why. It's too bumpy. It's not. I don't think it looks that great.
I think they look like women cars. No offense, ladies.
Vipers?
Yeah.
Wow.
But let's see. What else did we go
I like
to?
that and the Audi R8. The Audi R8 is a fucking gorgeous car.
I got to drive on my the night before my wedding. I got to drive an Audi A5, and dude, I went freaking 100 on the highway.
Audi A5 has the exact same engine as the Audi R8 does. It's just the sedan version of it. The owner of the company that I work for, he has an A5. It's a nice car.
Yeah, we were there for a little bit, and then for lunch, we went to Wahlburgers in Detroit.
Wahlburgers?
Like the TV show, Wahlburgers. Dude, it was delicious. It made my top 5 for burgers.
Really?
Top 5.
Yeah,
What's your number one? What's your number one burger? Like the number one place that you always go to. You never turn down. Culver's?
Culver's. I would eat there
I've
every day.
never been to a Culver's. I don't think we have them on the West Coast. I never heard
No,
of
we
it.
don't have
You guys, you have In-N-Out, which we don't have here in the north.
In-N-Out, it's more of a
Nice.
Southwest thing. It's not a West Coast thing because Oregon doesn't. Oregon has one In-N-Out, but it's like 4 miles. It's like 4 hours away from me. It's like near the border of California. It's mostly a California, Nevada, Arizona thing. In-N-Out.
Five Guys isn't.
I think you're
bad.
thinking of Sonic, Jesus.
No, because we have Sonic up here. There's Sonic
Five
up here in
Guys.
Oregon.
Five Guys we have up here.
Yeah, Five Guys
Yeah.
is like a major
That's-
chain.
that's
We have it
international,
everywhere here too. Yeah.
But Culver's is my number one burger joint. I love it.
Never heard of
It's
that
great.
before. Culver's.
Yeah,
Is that like
Culver's.
just a
Look it
local
up.
thing, or?
Nope, they're all over.
Very
They have restaurants everywhere.
I've never heard of that.
But yeah, that's my number one.
Culver's. Wonder if it's a Midwest thing.
But yeah, Wahlburgers it's really good. I mean, it's not just famous because of the Mark Wahlberg and Donnie Wahlberg. It's really good. The fries are good. Like they don't have appetizers, but they'll ask you like, "Do you want some tater tots or fries?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, give me
Kind of
some
like
tater tots."
it's like Red Robin when you go in, that's you want fries and shit.
Sorta.
But they do have
I think
appetizers, I guess.
It looks
they
like
do.
they sold their fries separate, so it's kind of expensive. Like the burgers are already like $10, and then you're for like a little cup of fries. I mean, you get a lot of fries, but for just a cup is like $3 for fries.
It ain't no fucking
Yeah.
Five Guys. Five Guys, you ask
Yeah.
for a fry, they fucking dump that shit in a bag.
Yeah, they do.
Like, here you go,
Five Guys gives you a
motherfucker.
ton.
You want some fries? Here you go, motherfucker. We'll give you some fries. You get like a whole fucking bag of fries, dude.
But we,
Yeah, I think my wife came back with 2 bags one day. She was like, "I didn't know they were going to give this many fries."
Yeah, they
for
give you
Five
like
Guys.
fucking, they feel like they just dumped the fucking fries into like a big ass bag, basically, and just here you go, motherfucker. It's a greasy bag of fries. Enjoy.
And you could also take your bag over and get fill that up with peanuts if you want.
Yeah, you could if peanuts are free at Five Guys. So if you're ever homeless, you're out
Yeah.
there, you're homeless, you need to eat food, get some peanuts in you, man. You can go to Five Guys. Just
Got
put
the protein.
peanuts,
Protein.
Go.
Yeah.
the only thing,
Free cup of
I
water.
didn't like
Percent.
about Wahlburgers is for being in Detroit, Michigan, they didn't have any Michigan brewed beers. Yeah, I would figure they would have something, but they
They
didn't
probably have a
much
deal
of it.
with specific companies. That might be why.
Is it?
I mean, they
is
got-
it a Michigan thing, Eric? Is like the restaurant only in Michigan?
Wahlburgers.
Yeah.
No,
No, there's 10 other different locations.
Oh.
I believe there's one in Toronto that opened up a little while ago.
But the main one is in Boston because
Yeah.
that's where
They're from.
Paul- That's where they're from, and but no, I liked it a lot. We sat at the bar and talked with the servers there at the bar, and they were really nice. It was fun. Watch TV. They had the same episode of when they had the grand opening for the Detroit Wahlburgers. They had it replaying over and over and over and over and
They
over.
probably had the thing on a
But-
fucking loop.
Yeah, no, they do. The servers were like sick of seeing it because they've seen
They
it.
probably
so
had it
many
fucking
times.
memorized, word for word.
But yeah, dude, it was packed. It's not really big. It's kind of small, and it's 2 stories.
Mhm.
There's an upstairs and a downstairs, but it's kind of small.
Is it
But
expensive? Like how much? We talking?
well, it's normal. I mean, like the burger I got was $10. And then the fries, like I said, I think they come separate. It's $3. Yeah, it's reasonable. It's good.
That's
If
about
you
what it is
guys-
out here.
If there's one, if you live by one, I would recommend going to it. Try it out. And then I'm drinking a Rockstar tonight.
Drinking a Rockstar.
Pure zero. Rockstar. I deliver the Rockstar.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, when I was in Detroit, we had I think he was homeless. I don't know. He came up to me. He's like, "Hey, got any money?" I'm like, "No, I don't have any money. We used it all. I had money. I just didn't want to give him any."
Mhm.
He's like, "I'm a rap star. You want to hear me
shit.
rap?"
Oh shit!
I'm like, no, I
All
don't.
the rap
really
stars
like
coming
rap.
out of 8 Mile. What?
He's like, I'm like, no, I don't really like rap.
Shit.
And my friend said the same thing. He's like, "You like rock and roll?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like rock." So he started singing the same thing over and over. I'm a rock star, baby. Yeah, I'm a rock star, baby.
Oh, man.
And then he started following us. We were trying to walk away, and he kept following us. And he kept swearing when he was singing. And I don't remember what, because he said different things. I don't remember that. I only remember the I'm a rock star, baby. And
That's funny.
At least it
kept
got
yelling, kept screaming the F word and all that. And
God.
it was kind of embarrassing. Like, I don't know this guy. He's a homeless dude following us. I don't know why he's following us. So
One time we were in downtown Oshawa. It was Remembrance Day, and we were going to like the Remembrance Day commemoration down there at Memorial Park. So I'm parking my car, and I have to go pay for parking. And I go to pay for parking, and this little old bum guy comes walking up behind me, and he creeps up behind me, and he goes, "Holiday? Free?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Holiday? Free?" I'm like, "Oh, parking's free because it's a holiday?" "Yeah." And then he just walked away.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened? Sorry, that just reminded me of that story.
Should have gave him your change.
Every time, that's the thing about big cities. Every time you go to a big city, some weird shit is bound to happen.
Oh, dude, Oshawa.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many fucking weird people in Oshawa.
Yeah. Every time I go to
Downtown
Portland,
Oshawa, there's a
some weird
huge
shit
methane
happening.
clinic, and like it's not a nice place.
Yeah. Like yesterday, for example, when we were at that fucking protest, a random marching band, I don't know who the fuck these guys were. They were all some of them were wearing like fucking airplane goggles and shit, and like someone dressed like in red, and they were all dressed in like weird fucking clothing. They just started fucking playing like some New Orleans music and like some Mardi Gras music, and like started marching with everybody. And I was like, who the fuck are these
I think
guys?
it's Mardi Gras week, isn't it?
Yeah, these guys, like, they were like Mardi Gras music players. They just started playing some music. There was another dude's like running around with the stroller, and they had a bunch of paint buckets on it. They were just smashing the buckets like playing drums. I'm just saying,
Gotta get out there. There's tons of people. Gotta show them my talent.
Yeah, I like going down to
man.
Pier 39 in San Francisco. I'm only about an hour from there, but I usually take the ferry, the boat, the San Francisco Golden Gate Ferry boat over there. It's fun.
Yeah, I rode that
that's
in
all
Watch
good.
Dogs.
So
Yeah, it looks familiar every time I go down there. Or every time I play the game.
But guys, tell me more, Eric. What else? Anything else?
no, I mean that was mainly it. Oh, when on the way to Detroit, we saw a car that was flipped over, like it was on its side. So it got into an accident, and they shut the highway down. Then, so yeah, I mean, there was nothing really exciting on the way back, on the way there, and on the way back.
How far do you live from Detroit? Do you live far?
I'm an hour and a half away.
Kind of
Not that far. But I was right near Canada, though. I yelled Ryan. I yelled for you, Ryan, but I don't think.
I thought I heard you, man.
Oh, so you heard me?
Yeah.
I was like,
I heard something. I heard something, and I was just like, "What's that?"
People were looking at Eric like, what the
Thought
fuck's he
nothing
doing?
of it, right? Now
they
that you
thought
mention
I
it,
was
I'm
one
like,
of those
"Geez."
homeless weird dudes. And
Probably thought you were one
No,
of the
dude, I'm
homeless
not
guys.
that close to the border.
I yelled out, "Ryan, I hate you." So I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I've heard him.
Hey, man, I said I wasn't gonna say that anymore, but I hate you too, Eric.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Henley, Gunny Chief, what have you been playing?
That's me. More Rainbow Six Siege, of course. I played that all week. I got off early,
Yeah.
so
we
yeah,
played. We played with Michael, didn't we? I played with you and Michael. Wasn't it Michael?
yeah. Our new member, Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, I saw he was posting some, putting some videos today on Xbox Live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm playing more of that 7 Days to Die on Xbox One. Getting into that a lot more. You know, it's that Minecraft. It's kind of survival.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's I'm just trying to, again, just gather resources, make enough food, make enough to drink.
Basically survival, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that game, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really... I like games like that, but then I don't. Like there's something about Minecraft. Like there's times where I like it, and I'm like, I feel this shit's boring. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Just holding down the right trigger to smash blocks and putting torches down every 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I don't. It's not blocky at all. It's not blocky like Minecraft. I mean, it's got these terrible graphics, but
they're not blocky.
I feel like, yeah. It's. But I like venturing out of my base or my camp or, this house that I have that was already pre-built in the game.
Yeah.
But I think you can go out and build your own house if you want to, like in Minecraft. But yeah, but it seems like I can't get too far from the house without, like, okay, you're thirsty, drink something, or, the sun's, it's too hot, you got to rest or find cover, shit like that. So, but just going out, like the other day, I was going out to, just venture out more of the map, and this is even the daytime. But I mean, obviously, night is when you're going to find more zombies going to come after and attack you. But I saw 3 or 4 of them. I was like, oh shit! I start running up this hill, but they were chasing like this little critter across the desert. I was like, okay, fine, you guys go that way. So, but one of them kind of veers off and chases me up the hill. But I've got like this reinforced bat, I guess I'll call it, or a reinforced club. So I'm able to take them down quicker. And you can search them for items after you kill them.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get various. It might be a gun part, or or an aloe plant or something. Just something random. And I haven't figured out how to put all the gun parts together. So I haven't watched any videos. Just kind of going into this just raw. But yeah, it's good so far. Definitely gonna play more of that. And it's like like it automatically saves for you, like in the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you're really. The only time you're gonna lose all your shit is like if you're just out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you get killed, and if you don't go back there in time, I think it disappears. Just like they do supply drops in the game. Those will go away eventually. So, yeah, that one's good. And it's multiplayer. I haven't really played with anybody else yet. Not in this game. So, you guys should join me. We'll play some 7 Days to Die. And, the other thing I played other than that today was that Halo Wars 2 beta. I downloaded that today on PC.
Was it good?
It's just like Halo Wars 1.
I never played the beta of Halo Wars 2. Yeah, it was a bad thing. Pissed me off.
Yeah, it feels simple though. I'm not too much into these type of games, but I'm using it. It's got controller support, and the tutorial. I think it starts you off really easy. It's like,
when does the game come out?
Here.
Comes out soon, don't it?
Yeah, I think it's like
in March or February.
In February? I think it's in February. But I'm not sure.
It was delayed, wasn't it, from last year?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last year. I'll look.
Yeah, so I think we'll definitely have one more beta after this, but right now it's just the blitz mode for multiplayer.
That's their new thing they're doing for this one is that blitz. So they want to have people try it out, and it comes out February 21st.
Yeah, so less than a month, exactly a month. So yeah, it's cool. It's good. It's got the Warthog and your foot soldiers. It's got what is that tank called?
Warthog.
Well, it's got
the Wraith.
The Wraith, yeah.
Oh yeah, and the Scorpion as well, yeah.
The Scorpion. It's got like
keep shouting out names, guys.
It's got like a walking drone.
Donkey Kong.
It's got different things you can.
Mario.
You can
Luigi.
place down.
Sorry, Gunny. We were just blurting out names.
Nintendo Switch.
Did you watch any? Were you able to watch any of the cinematics for that?
No, it's
didn't
bare
really have
bones.
it. Yeah.
The cinematics look really good.
Yeah, they did in the first one too. So
I might just wait a little bit and then look it up on YouTube and just watch the cinematics.
I really hope they have a good single player campaign. I would definitely purchase it then.
Well, it's a real-time strategy game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think the meat of it's going to be...
So the campaign is what you make it, right? Or is it...
No, I think there's actually going to be a campaign.
Okay.
Okay. Well, in the menu, there's a campaign mode. There's the multiplayer mode, which is the only thing that you can go into, and there was another mode as well that was locked.
You know,
But
speaking
multiplayer
of
was the only
Halo,
one that was open.
do you guys think we'll get a Halo 6 trailer this year at E3?
Seems a little soon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Halo 5 came out 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years?
Has it been that long? No.
I'll look that up too.
Well, maybe.
No, I think you might be right. It's close to 2 years, if not. Maybe it's coming up on 2 years.
I may be jumping the gun on this a little bit. But,
October 27th, 2015.
Okay.
But Ryan, maybe you can, after you play this beta, you might have more input on this.
Oh, I did play it.
Okay. Well, you know how it asks you, did you play the tutorial?
Yep.
So you know how in the beginning it first asks you, hey, choose a card. And it already has that pre-selected card for which you choose.
Yeah.
Which was what? I think it was the Warthog or something.
It was some of the foot soldiers was the first one.
I think that was the first one. And then it says, okay, then you can choose the Warthog.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, I'm choosing these different cards, which are just,
They're just showing you how to play. Like, you can choose different cards. When you're actually playing, those cards were just specific ones that you had to choose in the tutorial. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Because they're trying to show you, how to play.
So I'm just thinking if they're going to have, and again, I might be jumping ahead, but I'm just thinking they might have something where, when this comes out with the multiplayer, they're going to have like a card system, different drops, kind of like they have in Halo 5.
It is. Yeah, it's absolutely that way. But that's just looking at your characters. It's like the same as Clash Royale almost, where it's like you have these cards and you play them. It's sort of the same, but it's an RTS instead of like a towery defense thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but is this going to be a game where I have to pay $59.95 for the game? And then they're going to offer this kind of this DLC packs, for these different cards.
Well, I don't know.
See, that's what that might steer me away from that, but maybe not from the vanilla game itself without the DLC. But yeah, I'm just thinking they're going to have microtransactions in it.
I could see it.
Yeah, because I haven't heard them announce anything yet.
I mean, I didn't see anything in the menus, but I didn't go looking either, right? So
yeah. I'm sure we'll hear more in the next 30 days.
Yeah. Did you play anything else, Gunny?
No, that was it. Just those three.
All right. So I guess we're moving along. You went already, right, Eric?
Yeah, what did you play?
Well, I played some Killer Instinct with Clint because that's Season 2 is free for Games with Gold. So I thought I'd jump in there and have some matches because Clint was playing it, and we had some fun. It was a good, fun fighting game, but I got a nice blister on my thumb from playing fucking Killer Instinct, and it split open on me and started bleeding and shit. That always sucks. But I'm not good with fighting games because my wrists are bad, and I tend to clench my controller when I play a fighting game, like super, super clench. And it kills my my wrists. So I don't end up playing that for too long. What was that?
I end up ruining my controllers, like my buttons.
Yeah,
that's what happened with Diablo because I'm hitting A so hard on when I'm playing Diablo. It ruined one of the controllers I had, so I had to go buy a new one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why I don't play.
But the thing
Diablo
is
the funny games I don't play that much either.
the funny thing is there's a solution to that problem. You don't have to mash the button. You can just hold it down. You do know that, right?
That's what I would do. That's what I was doing. I was holding it down.
Oh, you just hold it down so hard?
I would get so into it, I was holding it down too hard.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I used to do that playing Forza with the right trigger as your gas and, left as your brake, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would hold it down so hard that then eventually you could hear those springs in there. They're all feel like they were just rusted up. That was in the 360 controller.
So then we already talked about it. Rainbow Six Siege. I played with Eric and Clint and Jedi of Light and Big Red and someone else there. No, it was just there was 5 of us. Someone else was. Oh yeah, you, Eric. That's who else was there.
Jeez.
And I've been playing a little bit of Watch Dogs too, but not a whole lot. I also played a new game, the RWBY Grimm Eclipse. Did you guys know Rooster Teeth, right?
Yeah.
Red versus Blue and
Who's
their
Rooster
podcast
Teeth?
And all that. You don't know
What's Red versus Brew? What is that?
I'm just asking, man. Fuck.
No, I'm kidding.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of the shows that they've produced, and it's called RWBY. And it's like this, and it was actually done by Monty Ohm. I don't know if you guys remember Monty Ohm passed away a little while ago, like a year and a half ago or something like that. Surgery complication. But he was the creator of this show, and they've kind of carried on with it, and they made a movie, and now they've made a game out of it. It's like a hack and slash, kind of like Devil May Cry, but not quite as complicated. And it has all the RWBY characters, and it has 4-player co-op. And I was playing that co-op with Clint. We went through a couple of levels together before we got offline. And it's fun. It's only $20. I mean, it's worth $20, but I would say if you catch it on a sale, it's definitely worth picking up. It's kind of fun, especially if you have a couple people to play with, because it's definitely more fun to play with, a friend. It gets a little tedious and boring if you're playing by yourself. But yeah, so check that out. That's RWBY Grimm Eclipse.
Yeah, I didn't watch gameplay of that Twitch.
Yeah, it's just like a cool dungeon crawly hack and slasher. You're just doing crazy combos and destroying enemies, and if you know the Rooster Teeth people, the voices are familiar to you.
Who are the voices?
I can't remember all the characters. I know Barbara's in there doing a character. I don't think Bernie is. I don't think Gus is. It's most of the achievement hunter guys and stuff.
Yeah.
And
is Jeff still there?
And a lot of their animation crew.
Is Jeff still at Achievement Hunters? He kind of runs it.
I have no idea. You know what? To be honest, I haven't really paid attention to Rooster Teeth for at least 6 months or so. I kind of keep telling myself I want to go back. I always loved the actual Rooster Teeth podcast because it was just I liked listening to the funny stories that they would tell and stuff. And I love the animated adventures on YouTube. That shit is hilarious.
It is. Those are good.
So yeah, go check that out if you enjoy Rooster Teeth stuff. If you enjoy RWBY, you'll probably like it. And even if you don't, it might get you into it. Who knows? So yeah, I also played the Halo Wars beta. Gunny was talking about that, and yeah, it's all right. I mean, I haven't played a lot of it, so I just played a match or two, and it was interesting. It's not my kind. Same with me, Gunny. It's not really my cup of tea, but I thought I'd give it a try to see if it was going to blow me away this time, and it didn't. But I mean, I could see how people who are into those kind of games could like it. And then last but not least, I got me an early copy of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Yeah.
I started in it. And I pop it in, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna install. Why isn't it installing? What's going on? Oh no, what happened? I go back to my Xbox. I shut it off, turn it back on again. Xbox Live is gone.
What?
I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm thinking, did they just
get
ban me?
banned?
I'm like, did they really just ban me? I'm like, no, they could not have just banned me. I basically put the disc in the drive and everything went fucking Harry Canary for some reason.
Man.
But anyway, so I unplugged my Xbox, restarted it, started it back up again. I restarted my router and everything. And all of a sudden Xbox Live was back. Boom, the game started installing. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, man. That was
And
a close
then
call.
And then it errored
That
out.
shit got bricked.
and I was like, what the fuck? Why did it error out? So I had to keep going in. There was like 3 installations of the exact same thing trying to install at the same time. And I had to go in and delete them all and then start the installation again off the disk, and it finally installed, like, no problem that time.
Weird.
I think it was having troubles. And then when the game starts up, the splash screen comes up and says, hey, it's Gib8777. Do you want to log in as this person? And I'm like, oh no, I got to log into their server. So I click it again and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And I'm like, no, they're not going to let me play it. Boom, it loaded up. I was like, all right, sweet, we're in. Now it's time to play some Resident Evil 7. The beginning of this game feels like Outlast.
Really?
It doesn't feel like Resident Evil at all. I mean, well, kind of, but not really, because first of all, it's not any characters that you've seen before. You know what I mean? It's all new. It's not the old characters that you played in the old games. It's these new characters. It's this guy and his girlfriend. His girlfriend gets kidnapped. Blah 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 blah. So, dude, it gets fucking creepy. So fucking creepy. There's these really fucking whacked out crazy people, like straight out of a Rob Zombie movie, that are like trying to kill you, and for some reason they can't be killed. And they just pop out of nowhere sometimes, and they scare the living shit out of you. Like, I haven't had a game scare me like this one did in a long time. Like, it's been a long time.
Did you sleep with the lights on that night?
No, I mean, shit like that doesn't really bother me. But I mean, like, it made me jump and be like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. Oh my god, and I'm running away from this guy, and I come around a corner, and boom, he comes flying out of a wall, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, running around, going the other way, you know what I mean? You turn around, fucking, you're trying to get around.
Like, what was he, like a zombie with Nemesis? What the fuck was he?
He's just a normal fucking looking dude. He's not a fucking zombie. He's not a fucking... not a normal looking dude. He looks like he's whacked out of his fucking mind, but he doesn't look like a zombie. He looks like some creepy southern farm guy who's fucking coming at you with an axe. Like I said,
just wanted to give you a hug.
Like, picture the villains in like Rob Zombie movies. It's that kind of like whacked out fucking
like
crazy,
a crazy motherfucker just coming after you,
coming to get you.
Ryan, did you end up streaming this that night?
You know what? That was another thing I had a problem with.
I ended up falling asleep.
Nightmares.
That was the other thing I had a problem with. When I went to go and stream,
banned you.
Fucking Twitch errored out every single time I tried to start the stream. So I was like, okay,
trying to not ban you. They're like
this motherfucker gets games early. Let's not let him stream this shit.
This is freaking Canadian.
And then I went and started playing RWBY, and I was like, oh, you know what? Just to check and see if it was just the Resident Evil thing, I'm going to try it again. Sure enough, it worked. The stream started up, and I was like, okay, so it's that. They've actually fucking figured out a way to stop you from streaming a game before it comes out. I think, anyways. Or maybe it was just coincidence that it was airing out. I don't know.
I'm assuming some kind of DRM shit was going on, something.
Yeah, it seems that way.
They're like, watch out for the Canadians. We're going to get this game early.
It's good. Watch out.
Watch out.
So, yeah. Here's the thing, though. I don't want to spoil anything in the game, but I've gotten to a point now where I've I have the entire map that I can reach. Every single section of that map I have covered 3-4 times over. And I cannot find these 2 objects that I need to get into the next 2 rooms that I need to get into. I am so stuck, and that's the problem with getting games early. You can't go to YouTube and watch a walkthrough because there isn't one.
Yeah.
So like I have no clue, and I've literally spent 2.5 hours just wandering around, looking at the floor, looking at the roof, looking at the walls, just looking at everything in every single room in that house, and I cannot fucking find it.
Have you
almost to the point where I'm gonna start over again?
Well, this is the type of game where like it's like PT, right? Where like you have to sometimes trigger random stupid shit to get shit to trigger. So like I don't know, maybe try talking to your fucking microphone or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I have.
Have you tried talking to your microphone? have you put on the mic? Have you put on the mic and walked around the house talking so the ghost can hear you? Because I remember in PT you had to do that, right? You had to like at some point plug in your microphone and talk or some shit. I never
played PT.
I remember there was a point in PT where you kept going around the fucking hallways. You had to look at some picture, then you had to talk at the microphone, but you had to be looking at the picture and talk at the microphone at the same time, and that would trigger something in the game where like the ghost would talk back to you, and then you would like trigger another sequence of shit happening, and you would not ever get past that unless you like talk to the microphone while you were looking at this picture. If you never did that, you would never get out of that fucking level.
Maybe it is something stupid like that, because I literally have spent so much time looking, and like it's got to be something. I know when I finally fucking see it or I figure it out for myself, I'm gonna fucking kick myself and go, really? That's what I was supposed to fucking do?
Some dumb shit. Because I heard for the Resident Evil 7, the demo actually, to get the perfect ending on that demo, it's ridiculous. You have to watch
at 5 different objects.
You have to do some ridiculous shit to get that. But I'm assuming this game might be like that.
That's strictly the demo, eh? Like that part of the house is in the game, but all the stuff you do in there's only one of those things that you actually do in the game. All the other like little things that they made you do in there were just to keep you busy playing the demo. But in a small section of the house. But yeah, that demo was cool. Like if you haven't, check out the demo if you can before you buy it, because it'll give you a good inclination of what the game is like. It's a little more, you're sneaking around a little more. You're better off not to engage people, especially the humans that come after you. Those crazy fucking human guys that are coming after you, you just fucking run away because you can't kill them. You cannot kill them. No, you could shoot them in the head over and over and over again, and they don't die. And I mean, like, I could explain some stuff to you, but I don't want to spoil anything. I want you guys to play it and enjoy the story, because it's actually not too bad. And some really gory shit happens right in the beginning, and you're just like, what?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror games or whatever, but I might check this one out. I'm not a big fan of horror games though. Like I just won't play them.
Dude, turn the lights.
No, dude, because I can't handle it, man. Like I'm by myself half the time in this house, and it's nighttime when I play. Like you guys see the games. You guys see what time I play video games. It's like fucking 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and like nobody's home. And I usually wear a headset, and like I could not imagine myself wearing like a surround sound headset, fucking playing this game at night in the dark. I'd probably fucking shit myself.
Do it.
I played PT one time at my friend's house, dude. He was there. His parents were there, lights on, everything. I'm sitting there just playing the game, and you're not supposed to turn around. Yeah. I freaking turn around. I see that lady on. I literally scream like a girl. I throw the controller up in the air. I'm not even joking.
That would be me. And that would be the thing is me. I would probably freeze up and like just
when that
cover
dude
myself
busted
up
through the wall. That's exactly what happened to me. I was just like, no.
I couldn't handle playing Dead Space in the dark.
It reminds me
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
when you talk about the dude busting through the walls. For some reason, I keep thinking of fucking. I keep thinking of, not the Kool-Aid guy, but I keep thinking of Resident Evil, Operation
Nemesis?
Raccoon City.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever played that game in the beginning where the dude keeps busting
Yeah.
through the walls?
I couldn't get past that part.
That's where there's like the beginning, almost like right beginning, where like you're inside the lab and you're like walking to the lab with your squad, and all of a sudden fucking Nemesis or whatever the fuck his name is busts through one of the walls, and you're like, oh fuck, and everybody's trying to kill him, but you guys can't. You basically can't do shit to him. So you guys are trying to run away from him, and you're closing all the security doors as you're running past them, but he's just like bashing through the doors like nothing. It's like, what the fuck? Oh
Is that what
man.
I'm supposed to do in that game, the Raccoon City? Because I kept trying to kill him, and he killed me.
No,
every
you're
time.
supposed to run from him. Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
kill
you
him.
gotta run.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to run, and basically as you're running, one of the guys will be like triggering the security doors to like lock him behind you, and yeah, you basically you're
See,
fucked.
I traded that game in the next day. I was like, this is garbage.
Yeah, that game would have been fun, man, had it not had the bugs that it had when it came out, and I think it would have been an interesting multiplayer. I mean, that multiplayer was unique because it put you against other players, but there was the zombies also to worry about, you know. So like,
Well, they're doing it again, aren't they? Isn't there like Raccoon City Online or something like that coming out?
are they? Interesting.
Thought I remembered them hearing something about
Because
that.
it was a pretty cool multiplayer. Like, I mean, the gadgets were cool, the guns were cool. Like, I mean, the story was kind of lame. The whole story was you were there working for Umbrella as like some special Umbrella operatives that were basically your mission was to hide what Umbrella did. That's the whole mission, was you were trying to hide what Umbrella did so nobody could find out that Umbrella was behind everything. But yeah, that game was weird. Yeah, I never finished that one either. Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, right. I don't see the demo on Steam, so I'll download it on Xbox for Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I think it's only
it's
on
not on
Xbox. Xbox.
It's on Steam, but they don't have a demo. So it must just be consoles only.
It might be on the Xbox store, Gunny.
It is on the Xbox.
Check the Windows store on PC.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh yeah. Wait. It
It
is
might
a
be.
cross-buy, right?
Yeah, it might
Oh, I
be.
forgot
Yeah,
about
right.
that.
it is a
Yeah.
cross-buy,
Yeah.
so it'll probably be on the Windows store as a demo. But that's cool, man. I saw.
That was the one downfall to actually picking up the physical copy of it was
Play anywhere.
I don't get to play anywhere because I have to
That's
get.
kind of
I had to
lame.
get
Wouldn't it be
physical.
cool, like if they give you like a code to like punch in that?
Well, you know what, Jesus? If people didn't fucking bitch and complain, that wouldn't have been a problem when the Xbox One came out. Because if they did that DRM plan,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't have gave a fuck whether they would have done that or not. It wouldn't have mattered to me,
same here.
either way.
Because we're always online, no matter what. We're 95% of the people that I saw bitching about this were always talking about, well, what if my thing goes offline? What if my internet? Blah blah blah. I'm like, all those people were
How often
complaining about
does your
that
internet
on the
go
internet.
down for more than like an hour? Like honestly,
Never.
How
Like the
often
longest,
does your internet go
the
down?
longest
for
my
more than an
internet.
hour?
Actually, I think Comcast like knocked down a pole or something where the internet they had it connected to, and fucking, they had it up like in 30 minutes. Or yeah, we'll have it up in 30 minutes or like half a day. Like, the longest it's been is half a day, and I was at work, so I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and I thought it was just dumb. People want this new innovative system, but then they want to complain about all this crap that's happening. Then it's just basically it's just an upgraded 360 you're getting. You're not getting anything new.
Yeah, and the thing is, they stripped so much. I think had Xbox launched with their original vision and plan with the Xbox One, I think it would have had all the features that the Xbox 360 had. But I think since they had to go back and revamp all that DRM shit and take it all out, I think the OS that they came out with in the beginning was just like a dumbed down version of like whatever they had planned.
Yeah.
So I think they
And then
stripped out a lot of the
slowly
features.
started putting things back.
Yeah, and I think that's when they started putting back in the voice messages and all that shit, because I think they just went like, well, fuck, what if we just take out the DRM? And they're, well, no, the DRM was like one of the first things we did. We can't take that out. Fuck it, scrap
Take
it all.
that out and it breaks
Yeah,
this
so
and
let's
that
just,
and the other
okay,
thing.
fuck it, just make a basic system and we'll add to it as we go. And I think that ended up fucking everything up. So hopefully the
It's
Scorpio
really
launches.
unfortunate, man.
It didn't. Their presentation wasn't the greatest either. It was horrible that year.
It wasn't as bad as Nintendo's Switches.
I mean, can you really expect much from Nintendo on their presentations?
5 games with like 2 of them or 3 of them that are going to release this year.
Yeah, I was listening to other podcasts and they were talking about it. You know how it seems like a soft launch, and I think it seems very soft with 5 games.
Well, the only thing they're banking on is Zelda, man. Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is, right now
they're pushing Skyrim too.
I don't really think.
Skyrim's not till the fall.
And then Skyrim is not even that big of a deal, to be honest, man. It's a 360 port.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't
All right,
much.
Guys, I've had a week since we talked about it last, and I have a couple questions for you guys
Okay,
on
what's
that
the question?
Nintendo Switch. Do you think they should have waited maybe till, I don't know, either this holiday or even next year, and maybe said, oh, here's 12 games, or here's 15 games at launch. And then here the other question is, I feel like they have one foot in the door and one out with this. It's a home console and it's mobile. Couldn't I just get like a version where it's just completely like a mobile version, and instead of having the dock, it's a $90 wall charger for people that just want to be on the go. Couldn't they just throw in a wall charger and, I don't know, maybe $269 or something, or as low as $250?
I think they should have done what you said. I think they should have launched with the 250 model and the 300 model and just add the dock to the 300 model. That would have been a smart idea. But at the same time, that kind of splits your user base, right? Like, 95% of people are going to use this at home. They're not going to use this as a console.
You got to remember,
as
a mobile device, it's not as powerful.
Nintendo touts this as a mobile device, but I feel like they're only shooting themselves in the foot, because who owns the mobile market right now? Nintendo. They own it with the 3DSs. So
3DS,
why the fuck are they releasing a console that you can take on the go? That's only affecting their own market. They're shooting themselves in the foot. Honestly, they are. Because
they're competing against themselves.
They're competing against themselves. Nobody else is competing against them besides, I guess, iOS, iPad, maybe, with fucking Apple. But who's really competing against Nintendo? No one. No one can beat them. No one can beat them for a premium game. No one can beat them at that on a mobile. I think they should have released a home console instead. Maybe stuck with the Wii U design, the Wii U design. But made the tablet a little bit better, like a bigger tablet, maybe. Maybe make it like the Joy-Con tablet where you can take off the controllers or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Do it that way, but just...
What if they went, like,
make
completely
it
old
better
school
like that?
And tried to make a console like the N64 or the GameCube?
They could have done that too, but I mean, I feel like going all fucking tablet-y with fucking cartridge games that you can lose when you fucking flick them out of your pocket or whatever. It's just gonna be stupid. I hope they don't fail. I hope they do good, but at the same time, it's like, you're stupid, Nintendo. You're stupid. Nobody's competing with you in the mobile market, and you're gonna compete with yourself in the mobile market.
So they should have went all the way. They should have just went all the way. Either put all their chips down on a home console or all mobile. And then they would just own that mobile market with their 3DS and compete against themselves with this new Switch.
Well, like I said, like they should have just either said, like, you know what, we're done with the 3DSs, just nothing. The 3DS is done. We're done with that shit, right? Let's just make a fucking system like the Switch. Everything's gonna release on the Switch from now on. Anything Nintendo makes, we're gonna release it on this system. Nothing else. But no, instead, they came out and said, oh, the new Pokemon comes out on the 3DS. It's like, what? Why the fuck are you doing that, Nintendo? You should have just said, no. You know what? 3DS is done, guys. We're done supporting it. Like, if third party wants to support it, it's cool. We'll let them do it. But, like, all our games, they come out on the new Switch. And that's it. And they would have done that. They would have fucking just been smart, dude. I don't get Nintendo. They're just stupid, in my opinion. But like I said, as long as they have those name brands, characters, and shit they have, they're always going to have money. They're never going to run out of it. It's impossible to run out, guys. Impossible.
Honestly, I think that they are backing out. I mean, you can't find a 3DS anywhere anymore. They've already said Zelda Breath of Fire is going to be the last Wii U game.
Yeah, Wii U is done. They no more development for
They
that.
just said that this week, right?
yeah, like no more.
Okay.
But the thing is, another thing, you can't find a Wii U anywhere. They said the Zelda game comes out for this new Wii, well, the Wii U, right? But you can't find a Wii U anywhere.
No. The 3DSs are really hard to come by right now, too. I mean, you go around, look for a 3DS. You'll see they're not anywhere to be found right now for some reason. And I think that has to do with Nintendo has just said, fuck it, we're putting all of our eggs into the Switch basket and let's just run with it and hope it does well.
The best way for them to make money on that system is to do that. To just say fuck it, like only this system is our system.
Well, if they want to do that, they need to make sure they give these retail stores enough systems to sell instead of a certain amount, to where then the retail stores run out, and then people are like, "Well, I didn't get one." Well, you gotta wait like a month. We'll get more later.
They better be ramping up production on that shit. Just like fucking cranking those bitches out. Like they need 10 million. They need 10 million units day one.
Yeah, their pre-orders are sold out everywhere. They're just sold the fuck out. Most retailers said they're already done taking pre-orders because they can't fulfill them anymore.
Yeah.
That, and also most analysts say at the moment that fucking Nintendo will be selling over 40 million units by the year 2020 of this new Switch system, which is quite a bit, for the next 3 years. In 3 years, that's a lot of units, dude. That's like what PlayStation 4 has sold. So that's what they expect to sell in 4 years.
I don't think they'll sell that much.
I don't think they will either. Wii U sales are like not even 15 million, I think, right?
I think they should just stick to mobile gaming. Just stick to the DS. Try to make it better. Get out of the console business because you're not doing much with that.
Yeah, I mean, but Jesus pointed something else, pointed it out that, and Ryan did too, where I think they're just kind of like, okay, let's kind of see where, I think they'll find out like, okay, how many people are playing the Switch at home, and what is, how much time is spent, away from that TV. And I personally, I think nobody's going to come home and go, let me put this in the dock and play it on my television. I think
more people are going to play it on their TV than take it anyway.
I think that too.
It's so big that where the fuck are you going to put that thing other than in a backpack or something?
And then the mobile screen.
A maximum of 6 hours, a minimum of 2 hours battery life. When you play Zelda, they said it would last 3 hours. That's not even like a flight. You know what I mean? Like that's maybe a short flight if you're lucky. Like what? 3 hours is not good enough. It's not going to cut it. Now, there will be a wall plug. There will be a portable charging device for it, but it's going to be like, another accessory that you have to buy. It's not going to come with.
This system just sounds like a mess. I don't think. I just don't think it's going to work out for them.
If it doesn't work out, you know what they're going to do? 3DS XXXX
L.
Triple XL.
Triple XL. This shit's super big. It's way bigger, guys. We made it like just like 3 inches bigger. So big.
It's a 7-inch.
And it's so big, guys. It's so big. It's huge. Yeah, all my friends call me. All my friends called me from Japan and told me that it's huge. It's the best thing we've ever made, guys. And guess what? A new Zelda game's coming with it, and that's gonna sell it.
The new Pokemon game.
The new Pokemon and the new Zelda game.
The new Pokemon. That's what they got to put in there.
That's their killer app for DS is Pokemon, right?
Dude, what happened?
Animal Crossing's coming for this. Man? Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. Nintendo makes money off of little kids.
They were up here, and now they're so. To me, they're just low.
I feel like they
were the king of video games.
Eric, they lost in the last 3 console generations. I feel like they've lost a hardcore gamer. What I mean hardcore gamer, I don't mean like Nintendo gamers aren't hardcore gamers. They're probably more hardcore gamers than we are because they game more. But they lost a gamer that likes mature games. And what did Xbox cater to during the 360 era? Hardcore games, Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty. They had all that shit, fucking ramping up mature fucking games. And then what did Nintendo have? Fucking Mario Kart, Mario Kart 6 and 5 and 7 and 8 and 9. We have Pokemon, Fire guys. Emblem. We have that Super Smash Bros. We have this other Nintendo fucking bullshit. Like, you know what I mean?
Zelda.
Like, we have Pikmin.
Where's my Donkey Kong?
We have Pikmin. We have Zelda.
Sonic and Mario in the Special Olympics.
Like, we have Sonic. Yeah, woo, guys. We have Sonic. What I want to know is, though, out of all the 60-something third-party studios that they announced during the conference or whatever, how many are going to pull out within the first 6 months of the launch? How many do you think are going to pull out?
How many do they have?
60
That's hard to say.
How many do they have right now?
Let's see here. I'm going to look that up for you guys. Keep talking.
25?
Because, I mean...
I don't think it's that many.
My answer will determine how many there are. So...
Yeah, Reggie said that, you know, the Wii U's lack of success was due to the lack of games on it. So
they got some big ones, guys. Sir, I got a list here.
That means we need
50 third-party developers. So the big ones, Activision is one of them, obviously.
Yeah.
Capcom is another one of them. EA, Epic Games, From Software. Let's see, Konami's one of them. What else? Sega's one of them. THQ is another one of them. Square Enix.
THQ?
Yeah, they're back.
Oh, yeah, they came back.
THQ Nordic.
Yeah, THQ Nordic. Yeah, there's Telltale Games is another one of them. Those games, yeah. Hopefully they don't run buggy.
Of course, they're going to run all those fucking games.
Warner Brothers. So there's a lot of games. There's a lot of 505 games. I mean, a lot of developers are on board, right? Supposedly. But if we remember back to the Wii U, the Wii U launched in December of 2012? December?
Yeah, something like that.
By March of 2013, EA was announcing that they were not going to support it anymore. So, it's 4 months, dude. I want to just, I want to know how much.
Yeah. I think all the big name companies, they'll back out.
That's when EA...
sales. They'll look at the sales and they'll back out. Bethesda, they'll back out. You know, once they see that no one cares that Skyrim's
guys,
on the Nintendo Switch.
We can't port this, guys. We don't know.
I think Skyrim will make it on there, and that's it.
I think, dude, if Skyrim
remastered,
if Skyrim makes it on there, I will be surprised. I will be fucking surprised. But you know, it is a 360 game, and it did run on 360 pretty good. So.
And it's going to look like the 360 game on the Switch.
Yeah, it's
hey, and you could play that game for an hour and a half.
But you can go on the rooftop and play it, guys.
Whoa, at the rooftop party?
Yeah, you can play Skyrim at the rooftop party.
When I go hang out with my friends at the bar, I could take my Nintendo Switch with me and play games.
Make sure you take your $50 1-2 Switch with you, too.
Oh, man, so we could play games against each other. We don't have to look at the screen.
Yeah. You don't have to.
Then you can show the girls you're trying to pick up at the bar your new Nintendo Switch.
Look at the screen.
We can play ARMS.
Don't look at the screen, guys. Even though we're selling you this thing with the screen, don't look at that shit. You don't need it. Fuck the screen. Makes no fucking sense, Nintendo. What are you doing? Man.
That's the name of the show.
They'll get Nintendo will get so desperate they'll put Pokemon Go on the Nintendo Switch.
They won't. They can't. You know why?
I'm just joking.
You know why they can't do that? Because they don't have cell phone service on the Nintendo Switch. You cannot. You could play, I guess, Nintendo Switch on Wi-Fi, like on the hotspot on your phone, but like the location services will be so fucked. It won't know where to tell where you're at. So you're gonna it won't work. If they came out with the Switch that had like a cell phone service, like you can connect AT&T to it or something, put a SIM card in it or whatever, then I could see Pokemon Go. But I'm not gonna see. You're not gonna see that.
Oh, I was just joking.
There ain't no way, dude. Which I'm kind of surprised when they didn't announce that when it came out. Like
you could do it still. You just have to put all the Pokestops at Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
hotspots.
Hotspots, right?
Like they would have to be like, hey, the Tim Hortons, the McDonald's, the Starbucks, you know what I mean? They're all hotspots, so you can go to them and collect your Pokemons there. I mean, they could do it, but it would be.
It just would not be as convenient as.
Yeah. It's
No,
not
the
Cell phone
Switch
service.
doesn't need Pokemon Go. It needs like a true Pokemon game.
I'm saying, like I said last week, a mix
Like
of
on
the
the
two of them.
DS.
Like you can play the game on the go and catch your
They need to just give
Pokemons
people-
that way, or you can play the storyline campaign and catch your Pokemons that way.
All I
You know
need
what
to
I
know, guys, is Mass Effect Andromeda gonna come out on the Switch. Is it gonna come out on the
That'll
Switch,
be-
guys? Can I play Mass Effect on the go on the rooftop parties?
I'm gonna say no.
Man, can you imagine if
What do they
EA
have?
came out and said that? Like, yeah, guys, fucking dude. No, they would have announced it at their announcement, huh?
Didn't they show?
Probably.
The biggest
Didn't they
game
show
of
a
the
few
year.
months ago? They showed they were playing 2K NBA or something, but that wasn't shown at.
Yeah, they were playing.
That's how you know
2K
that
on
was
their
a
trailer.
bullshit trailer.
Because I never finished the.
They were playing.
Yeah, they were playing
2K
basketball
like
on the
a 6-inch
rooftop
screen.
party.
Yeah.
No, guys, they were playing basketball after they were done playing real basketball.
That's right. They were in
you
the
know-
basketball court. That's
So Canadians,
Like,
you can play hockey.
You know what everybody wants to do after they play real basketball? They want to play fake basketball, guys.
They want to
We
play.
can go and
2K.
we can go and sit on an ice rink and play hockey. Can we do that with the Nintendo
I think
Switch?
you might be able to.
Can I sit my ass down on a
You
slab
could
of ice and
you
play
could play
some fucking
hockey for real with your friends, and then when you're tired of playing real hockey, you can go
We can
over
go
and
play
just,
hockey on
play
the
hockey on the
Switch.
Switch. Yeah.
I could just hand my buddy the left-hand controller and be like, "Here you go, bud. Let's play.
Yeah. It's on the go, guys.
You want to play, eh?"
Pull out your
Yeah.
maple syrup,
That's what it's all about.
pour it
Sorry.
up, pour up some maple syrup, and start playing. Yeah. Guys, I don't get the Switch, man. I don't. I think it's over.
I don't
I think
know
it's an
either, man.
overpriced.
I don't
system.
think. I really don't think that the thing will ever leave the dock if I ever buy one. It will
I don't-
never leave that
y-
dock.
That's why I'm saying Nintendo should have made a system that was a home console, not whatever the fuck they made. I don't like it. They could have just made a fucking the Switch without a fucking screen and charged $200 for it, and they would have sold way more.
Yeah, but you know what? They need a gimmick, right?
Stupid one. Obviously, they're competing with themselves, Ryan. Nobody
I know,
else
I
can
hear
beat
you.
them.
I
Nobody else
understand
beats them at the
exactly what you're
mobile game. It's not like the PS Vita is competing with. It's like nobody's competing with them, and they're like, guys, you know what? What are we really good at? We're good at mobile
Let's
games.
be our own competition.
Who like I can see like the CEO saying like, who's beating us at this mobile market? Well, sir, we're the ones out beating everybody by like 10-1. You know what we need? A system that's mobile. Like, sir, we already have that. It's called a 3DS. No, we need another system that's mobile. Make another one. Let's double this shit up. I think that's
Need
what
a
they
better
thought.
one.
Yeah, that's what they
Yeah,
thought.
well,
Like,
like Sony tried doing this with their crossplay thing. You know, you could play on your PlayStation and
the
then
PS TV or
stop
whatever.
and play, then play on your Vita, and that
I
didn't
remember
work.
that. Yeah, I remember the PS TV also with the PS4. That didn't work.
Yeah, so this isn't. Nintendo's gonna die.
They're not gonna
They're
die.
gonna die a
They're
horrible.
just gonna
not
come
gonna
out with another
die.
3DS.
Trust me,
That's all they're
they're
gonna do.
nowhere near dying.
They need to
You're
take a
going to
break
hear about
and
Nintendo
evaluate
for
their
the rest
life.
of your life.
You know what they'll come out with? A 4K DS.
4K DS.
Yeah.
Oh shit! A DS that has 4K screens, guys. The best looking screens on a mobile, and they're gonna fucking. I'm telling
No,
you.
you know what they're going to do, Jesus?
4K
They're going to bring a
DS.
Virtual Boy 2.
No, man. 4K DS, dude. That's all they need.
They're
4K
going to bring an update
screens.
to the 3DS. You could play it
And
at home.
no, and then they'll have Netflix support
Hook
for
up
the
an HDMI
for the
cable
4K
to it.
DS. Oh man, that's it.
I'm telling you guys, the
The
Virtual Boy
NES
2.
2. No, the NES 2.
They're
Just
going
like
to bring
the
back
Nintendo-
those old red
fucking
vector graphics.
Nintendo Entertainment System 2. Here we go, motherfuckers.
Yeah, there you go. NES 2. We're only going to sell 10,000 units.
Or wait, what about the game?
All the old games
What
are gonna
about
be remastered.
what about the GameCube Mini?
GameCube Mini.
And actually, the GameCube
No,
disc,
we need an
the
SNES
GameCube
Mini first.
disc that actually came out with the GameCube work on the GameCube Mini.
The
bring
Nintendo
those back.
65.
They just come up with like random shit. Bring all the old shit back. They don't know what to do.
Nintendo 2000.
They'll never run out of
Console you
man.
never
Right.
had.
Nintendo's never gonna run out of money. Do they have so much shit they could
No,
just
they're
nostalgia? They could fucking sell us. They don't care. The CEO of Nintendo right now doesn't give a fuck what we think. He's
They
like,
could
yeah,
probably
fuck
pay
those
off
people.
America's debt and still have money left
He's
over.
like, fuck those people. They're stupid. They'll buy anything. We just have to say Zelda a few times and they'll go crazy. That's what
Zelda.
Yeah.
Mario. Zelda.
That should be the press conference.
Zelda.
Mario, Pokemon, Zelda.
Pretty much.
Isn't the other one?
Don't
like
look at the
Metroid or
screen.
something?
Don't look at the screen.
Metroid.
Don't look at that
Metroid.
screen, motherfuckers.
You say
Don't look at the
Say
screen.
Metroid. People are gonna be like,
Don't look at that screen,
Take my
motherfuckers.
money.
Zelda. Don't look at that screen. Look at us.
don't
We're
look
playing a game without looking at the screen.
Don't look there.
Guys. Oh, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens with
Forget
Nintendo.
about ARMS.
Yeah, ARMS, a boxing game that's like the Wii U boxing game or the Wii boxing game. But worse.
Punch you guys. I'm
The
punching you
Wii
guys.
You feel the ice cubes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, man, the ice cube tech. There are ice cubes in your controllers,
I
man.
feel like there's ice cubes in there. You feel those ice cubes?
They put them in there.
You feel those ice
put-
cubes?
They put the fucking ice cubes in there,
you
man.
feel the
They go
ice cubes.
ding, 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 ding.
Wait,
Sounds
I
like
think
there is-
Ryan's actually talking about ice cubes.
I think
and
there's really
Jesus
ice
is
cubes.
talking about testicles.
There's ice cubes in there. They're in there.
They put them in there.
You feel
How many are in there?
like 3.
1, 2.
Sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 2, and sometimes there's 3.
Yeah.
I
like to
wonder
use
what would
ice
happen,
cubes.
Jesus, if there was 4 ice cubes in that glass.
That would break it. That would be too much.
Whoa,
Too much.
whoa, what about 5,
You can feel it.
Guys,
6,
what the fuck are we talking about here?
7?
We're talking about ice cube technology, Jesus.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Okay,
10.
moving on.
10 ice
Ice
cubes.
cubes.
Maybe if you had both controllers, you could do 5 in each controller.
20.
If you put this under your chin, can you feel it?
But guys, let's play ARMS.
Let's play some games. Let's play some Switch games. I know, like I don't. Yeah. What I don't get either is that this system doesn't support. It's not backwards compatible. Why is nobody up in arms about that? Like I don't get this shit. Like
Nintendo's all about the future, man. They don't worry about the past.
Nintendo doesn't have a fucking way to bring things forward. They're gonna make you buy everything again.
yeah.
That's why I said I like fuck Nintendo's online shit, unless it's like Xbox Live where all my shit will carry forward. You know, fuck that. I'm not dealing with it. I already had that issue with Nintendo before when I had my original Wii. I sold my original Wii thinking that I could get all my games back when I bought a new Wii later on. Bought another Wii. I couldn't get any of my games back and Nintendo would do nothing for me. I was like, this is bullshit. You know, like, why do you not have a way to track the content that people are purchasing on your fucking store? I never bought another thing off the Nintendo store ever again. I was like, never. Nope.
So I got a cool article for you guys here. So it's about the Switch, matter of fact. So it says here, Nintendo's boss promises the Switch will not have the NES Classics supply issues. They promise enough to fulfill orders and to have on shelves. But let's talk about, remember how last week we talked about the one game a month? And I told you guys that it probably would be like the Xbox one where you get to keep it as long as your subscription is active. Nope. It's only for a month. You get to keep these games. You pick a game at the beginning of the month and you play it for that month. Once the month ends, that game is no longer available for you to play unless you buy it. It gives you the option to buy it.
But guys, also remember, this is not going to be Switch games. This isn't going to be like you get to play a Nintendo Switch game for a month. This is going to be like you get to play Super Mario Brothers 3 for a month. Yay! You get to play Metroid for a month. Yay! You get to play Ice Blockers for a month.
Yeah.
Yay!
Old
You
games.
get to play RC Pro-Am for a month. Yay! So get ready for that. Prepare for that. Don't think you're getting Switch games, because that's not happening.
Another one is, a lot of people who bought games on the Wii and the Wii U are not going to get those games when they switch over to the Switch. When they switch to the Switch, they say they understand that Some of the passionate fans have spent quite a bit of money on the Wii or Wii U, and they're working on a solution. Which means when the day comes, they're going to say, we didn't find a solution.
Yeah.
Just keep your
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. We did not find
We
the
have
solution.
a solution. Buy the games again.
Yeah. Again, there's 2 million units already pre-ordered, and that's gonna be the launch. 2 million. That's it. So they expect to sell out those 2 million within the first day of launch. After that, supplies will be like just as much as they can make, as fast as they can.
It'll be good luck getting one. Unless you want to go on eBay.
2 million
and pay,
seems like a very low
1,000.
number. I mean, I remember when the Xbox One launched. Was it like 3 or 4 million they launched with or something like that? And the PS4 was like 5 million or something, 6 million.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
We can look.
It's quite
the Xbox
a bit.
One.
Yeah, the Xbox One, like, what was their launch numbers? I think it was like 3 or 4 million.
Yes,
It
guys, we
was
have
a-
this amazing.
I was
thing
able to
called
get one on
Google.
day one. Well, I pre-ordered, I guess. So
Yeah, I pre-ordered one. My brother pre-ordered his too. Yeah.
Yeah, I had mine pre-ordered too.
I bought mine a
Day
year
one
after.
edition. You got the day one edition too, didn't you, Jesus?
Yeah. That useless day one edition. It still works though. I'm surprised the
The
system
black
is still
box.
the
Still have
system
mine.
is still running. Dude, like it's
I actually got
old.
rid of mine. The only problem mine had was my disk drive went. You had to
Fuck with
hold
it.
the disk when you were putting it in.
really.
So like when it started to pull the disc, you had to hold it a little bit and then let go, and it would shoot the disc in. And that was the only way I could get a disc to work on that system.
That's weird.
But I got rid of it when I traded it in when I got my Xbox One S.
My I don't really use the disk drive on mine, so maybe I haven't noticed any issues with it. But I barely use that disk drive. I think I've had Halo 5 in there. That's it.
It
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me when it first happened, man. And I called support and no one could solve the problem. And I just happened to see on a forum someone was like, well, this is what solved the problem for me. I just held the disc while it was trying to pull it in, and then I let go and it shot it in. So I think what was happening was it wasn't sliding all the way in, so it wasn't dropping into the tray properly, so the disc wouldn't spin, right?
Huh.
And then once you get that little bit of extra pressure that you give when you by holding it, it shoots the disc in and drops it in right away and it starts working. But that scared the living crap out of me when it first happened because I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. So I got another thing here. It says here, what does this mean for the launch of the 3D or the launch of the Switch mean for the 3DS? They say the 3DS has a long life in front of it. They've already announced games that will be launching in the first couple quarters of this year. Also, they have big games coming in at the fall of this year, they expect. And they basically say the 3DS and the Nintendo Switch are going to live side by side, with the 3DS being the cheaper system with cheaper games, and the Switch being the more expensive system. They say don't think of the Switch as a portable device, because it's not. They say it's portable, but at its heart it is a home console that you can take on the go.
But the battery will die the second you walk out your door.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Nintendo, but you're stupid. You should have released a system that was just a home console.
Yeah.
Call it the Wii U 2.
Or find a way to have make
With
it have a
with third-party
10-hour
support.
battery life. You know?
Something, man. I'm sorry.
We're going to have
Nintendo.
games this time. We're actually going to release them every year.
They couldn't even
Check
get
it out.
If they couldn't even
We're
get
gonna have
EA.
games, but don't look at the screen.
The last time they got EA to release Mass Effect 3 on it. This time they couldn't get EA to release the new Mass Effect. The EA was like, no, fuck you. We're not releasing the new Mass
Like,
Effect on it.
no, thank you.
Come
We
on.
don't want.
Come on. We need a
Probably
Mass
don't want
Effect.
to downscale it. and
No,
make it
I'm
look
sorry.
like
we
shit.
don't want to do that.
Like, yeah, we don't not want to. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Sorry.
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 Eh?
I'm
guys.
not really finding anything about the number they launched with, but within the first 18 days of the Xbox One, it was 2 million were sold.
So roughly the
18
same
days, yeah.
So, and then it said, crap, I lost it. Hold on. On January 6th of 2014,
A couple months after.
It's approximately sold 3 million worldwide.
That's pretty good. We'll see how Nintendo Switch does. I think they will outsell the 2 million they have right now. But the thing is, after that, I don't know how much more they're going to sell, man. I think once people
I
get
wonder
their...
how many
It's
people
gonna
are going to
sell.
buy like multiple.
I wonder how many
systems and
people are
then go
gonna-
on eBay and sell it.
I wonder how many people are going to do that and how many people are going to buy it and get disappointed with the lack of games. That lack of games, man. If you don't have games, nobody's going to be turning on your system. That's a problem the PS4 had for me.
We'll just see how many Zelda fans there really are.
No, there's quite a bit.
What'd you say, Jesus? You want to give away your PS4?
No. No, thank you.
You know- Not playing No Man's Sky anymore? Come on.
I'm not even turning that thing on. I don't even think I'll turn it on for Horizon, to be honest.
That's what I'm turning it on for next.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably gonna get rid of it. Wait for the PS5 coming out next year,
Get the Pro.
Oh my gosh.
or buy another system for another game that I get too hyped for.
You should get VR.
Fuck you,
Jesus.
fuck you, Gunny. You're making me waste money on this shit. No, man, I don't want to get no VR.
Come on, guy.
No, dude.
Did Imes ever get VR?
No, he did not.
He didn't end up buying it, right? He did pre-order it, but I guess he didn't cancel it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
that seems like it's going to
Tech
be another
demos.
failure from Sony. Another PS TV, another mini disc, another... What else is a Sony failure? Another Vita.
I know they just had another Sony event. I didn't follow it to see if they had any games coming out for it. You know, besides whatever tech demos they had.
They had a Sony event? Where?
They had the one in L.A.
That was
That
in
was-
like August.
Yeah, well, no, it was. I thought that was November, wasn't it, Jesus?
What happened?
The PS.
Or no,
or
yeah, maybe
PlayStation
it was
event.
November. Maybe it was November. Yeah,
November,
yeah.
and then they just had one recently.
Really?
Another
Huh.
one, but I don't know. Anyway,
Huh.
yeah. No.
Yeah, the best selling games of 2016 is number one. Guess what game it was, guys? Guess.
Minecraft,
Nope.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was the best selling game of 2016, the number one.
Wow.
But number two, guys, very close on its heels, was Battlefield 1.
Hell yeah!
Just catching
The only
up.
reason people bought Call
Number
of Duty was just to
3,
play Modern Warfare.
Ryan's favorite
It's not
game,
true.
The Division, was number 3 of the year.
Oh, God damn it.
NBA 2K17 was number 4, which is pretty surprising. Madden 17 was number 5. Guess what game is at number 6? An old game.
Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
5 was
yeah.
number 6 for the most sold game of 2016. Number 7, Overwatch. Number 8, Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Holy crap.
Jeez.
Number 9, FIFA 17. And number 10, Final Fantasy 15. So Final Fantasy did really good numbers. I mean, releasing in
Yeah.
December. I mean, that's crazy to be fucking the number 10 best-selling game of the year.
Yeah, that's not bad for them. For a
Yeah,
Final Fantasy game.
it says...
But
It's good.
What?
People really big that up. They like that game, so I'd like to give it a try, but just have too much to
it seems
play.
too big of a game for me, man, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I
Yeah.
haven't picked it up.
I'd buy those games. I want to play some
Everything-
campaigns.
Everything I hear about it, it sounds cool, but I'm just like,
Well,
no, it's too much of a game
If
for
you
me,
want a
man.
campaign, Gunny, Final Fantasy is a campaign
Yeah,
and
it's
a
like
half.
all single player, man.
I want to go
It's like
fishing.
80 hours.
You go fishing, you can do whatever you want in that game. It's like Skyrim,
Man,
basically.
you can push a
And I
car.
like the combat.
Push a
That's
car
my
up a
kind of
hill.
combat.
The car pushing technology is fucking
Off
through
the
the
chain.
roof, from what I heard.
Off the chain. Guys, the best-selling system for December 16, or 2016 actually, was the PS4 Slim. Was selling 1.2 million units in December. Quite a bit. Yeah, but the Xbox One did get a 10% increase in sales from the month before, which were probably like 10 systems. But yeah. PS4 is still killing it, man. Call of Duty's still killing it. They're still gonna keep making Call of
I'm ready
Duty.
for Call of Duty to die too.
Never gonna die.
No, it's not. Unfortunately.
No.
I think Battlefield should be good in 2 years. They should be the number one. I'm calling it right
Battlefield's
now.
close though, man.
Piper.
That's surprising. But I mean, Battlefield had so much. I feel like it had more hype than a lot of games this year.
They had the best trailer.
Yeah, they had some.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had the
that
cooler
was-
trailer. And I feel like the Battlefield Call of Duty war will always be. It will go on forever. I think neither one is gonna ever die. But I think neither one, like the day
think-
Battlefield takes over, I think the next year Call of Duty will just make a better game and just come back up on top. Honestly.
I think, I mean, the past few games for Call of Duty haven't been that great.
They haven't, yeah. But
I mean,
I said it before. I said it back in the day, back in 2011 when Call of Duty had like billions of dollars in 5 hours or whatever sold. I would think to myself like, this franchise can lose half of its fucking people buying this game, and it would
Yeah.
still be the best-selling franchise in video game. Like, no one could beat it, dude. Like, no one could even get fucking. People wish they could get like a quarter of the sales that Call of Duty got on day one. You know, like a quarter, like $250 million in one day. Like, but Call of Duty is just insane, dude. The only one that could beat them is Rockstar.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
fucking Grand
with
Theft Auto
GTA.
5, man. Like, they went all crazy with that
Yeah.
one, but no one could beat them. Like, the only one who beat them was Grand Theft Auto, and even to this day, Grand Theft Auto can still hold its own, but I mean, it's Grand Theft Auto. You gotta, the online is
I
pretty
still
addictive.
think though. I mean, you're gonna start seeing sales for Call of Duty go down if it keeps going the way it's going.
I don't know, man. Not if they
don't-
release Modern Warfare 2 remastered with it. No way.
No, that's the only saving grace is the remasters of the games people loved. I think people just want to go back to the basic run and gun Call of Duty instead of all these wall bouncing, jetpack flying Call of Duties. That's just my opinion.
I played Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is a pretty game, dude. They did a good job remastering it compared to like the 360 one. It's a pretty game compared to it. But yeah, let's talk news, guys. Let's talk news. And let's talk
in news.
let's talk more news, I guess. More video game news. So in 2016, $30.4 billion were wasted on video games. Not wasted, I guess. They were used in a smart way. So $30.4 billion, guys. That is an increase from last year of over $200 million. So that means the video game industry is still growing, dude. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that's a lot of money spent on video games.
I want to put stock in that stuff right there.
$30.4 billion spent on video games.
It's a big market.
Yeah. It says here that the the Xbox One and the PS4 both had a 7% decrease in sales on units. So it means people already have them. People are not buying these anymore. That's why they got to release a new one. But the only exception of systems sold more is the 3DS. They're up almost 4% more sold through 2015 than 2015. So they sold 4% more than 2015 and 2016. But yeah, that's that. Just the news in the fucking money world, I guess. What other news do we have here? See here. What other fucking news do I...
We could talk about the multiple AAA developers start their own new studio.
Tell me about that, Eric.
Okay, I'll tell you about it.
You fucking tell me about it then.
I'm telling you.
I'm waiting.
So,
Wait for you to tell me.
the article had to load. Relax.
Okay. You're slow.
Which you gotta remember. Oh, by the way, I looked at my internet.
Okay.
They didn't give me the best internet.
They didn't?
Oh God.
They lied to
No,
you.
they did not. They gave me
The slow internet.
18 megabytes. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the best one they have is 25.
25.
That's it?
That's their best one, and that's like $80.
$80?
Yeah.
For $50 right now, I could give you Comcast with 200 megabytes.
Holy cow.
Yeah, like Comcast is so cheap.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like, I don't know.
They said, and the way they were promoting the one I have, they said it's best for gaming and streaming, and I kind of chuckled because I can't even stream anything with my internet. Okay, well, anyway, back to the article. Witcher 3, Hitman, Dying Light devs, they form a new studio. Ooh. And this is from GameSpot. And they start studio in, I don't know, Wrocław, Poland. So, wonder what kind of game this is gonna be.
Another Witcher
games. There'd probably be like a RPG kind of game. But you got Hitman in there. I don't know. Hitman was the first-person shooter. Trying to look for the name here. I didn't really read the article because I wasn't prepared for this.
You suck. You suck at this.
Yep, that's why I don't do it. They said they're starting on a project, but they don't have. There's no name for it.
They probably don't know what the fuck they're making yet. Like, guys, we're starting a project. What are you making? A game.
I don't know.
What kind of game? A good game. What kind of game? It'll good game.
Pretty. It'll be pretty if it's from
a big game. 3. It's a huge game. We don't. What's it about?
Open world.
It's an open world big game.
It's 10 times the size of Skyrim.
Yeah, dragons everywhere and lions. Lions.
Is it a fantasy? So dragons. This is a fantasy game. No, it's a game. It's a game.
No, you're gonna have machine guns.
It's just a game, guys. We don't know what we're making.
Guns, dragons, wizards, demigods, Greek gods.
It's gonna have a card game.
Mad Max is gonna make an appearance.
Mario.
These are all ideas we put in together. We're trying to put it all in one game for you guys, and it's gonna be open world. You're going to be able to loot everything that you see.
You can drive a flying car.
Fishing. You'll become a wizard like Harry Potter.
Sometimes you got to push the car. It's got real good car pushing technology like Final Fantasy 15.
We're going to have
Whoa, so you're making the game better than Final Fantasy 15? That's exactly what the media would say.
You know what this game will have, Jesus?
What?
A good color palette.
Good. That's all it needs. That's why it's to be Game of the Year for Horrible Gamers.
45 different genders.
Like Trump says, we only like the good games. American-made games.
Made in America. By Americans.
By Americans, guys. Buy American, sell American.
You know how many games are not made by Americans?
I don't care. Buy American, sell American.
Okay, the name of this project is Project Blank.
Guys, I have another news for you. So, let's tell you, it's a heartbreaking story. When Deanna Duke woke up from medically induced coma to begin recovering from burns that covered almost a third of her body, one of her treatments was hurling snowballs at penguins. This 13-year-old girl was set on fire when a bonfire exploded on her and her friend. And you obviously know, to prevent infection, burn victims need their bandages changed, and dead skin needs to be scraped off of their burnt bodies. Sometimes even morphine isn't enough to make that pain tolerable. So doctors are trying a new thing at Shriners Hospital. They're giving kids virtual reality headsets. So they put a virtual reality headset on. Like, yo, here, put on this headset while we scrape the skin off of you. Play games.
Just trying to keep their mind occupied.
And she said that it kind of helped her. Like, she says, like, you know, she's like, I never heard of this idea. She's like, so I tried it on. She's like, I tried on the headset, and I was playing a game where she was hurling snowballs at a penguin on virtual reality. Like, she was throwing snowballs at this dude. And she says that it kind of distracted her from the fucking doctor scraping at her, taking off the dead skin. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
That's cool.
So doctors are saying that they're going to try this on more patients with different things. But kids are obviously like one of their demographics they're looking at, because kids, you know, like video games, and they're kids. I mean, they're more probably.
It's something that'll grab their
Yeah,
attention.
it'll
and
grab
keep
their
it.
attention more than an adult.
Yeah.
Like an adult would be like, what am I doing here? What are you this video game? What is
that
this?
hurts. What the hell are you doing?
Fuck you doing to me? Covering my eyes. Take this shit off.
Penguin's scratching my skin off. I can't throw snowballs at him.
But yeah, so like I said, man, virtual games are in everything nowadays. Everybody plays them. So as time goes on, we will see video games become a bigger thing in everything. Honestly, from medicals to from medical situations like this to just random everyday things like at the store even. Yeah, video games are a big thing, man. Video games, yeah. What other game news do we have here? Yeah. What other games do we have? News, games.
News?
What other news do we have, guys?
News is in the notes.
Eric, you're supposed to help me here, man.
I quit. I was bad at this job.
You motherfucker. Another news article, I guess. Epic Games' Tim Sweeney is going to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Game Developer Conference. CEO of Epic Games, Eric.
I didn't think Epic Games was still around.
Well, they're still around, but I think they're owned by.
It's not the same company they used to be. They're more focused on their engine and
Unreal Engine.
Basically, that's what he's earning.
Which is a good engine.
He's earning that achievement because of the engine.
Yeah.
Pretty much, he helped create Unreal Engine and releasing that engine that year, 1998. So they basically are doing it for that. So yeah, he's gonna receive that award, man. Good for him. Good for the video games people.
And Epic is still around. I have that installed on my PC.
Yeah, they're still around. Whatever happened to Fortnite? That's what they were working on.
It's in beta.
Still in beta.
Isn't that on PS?
What happened? Yeah, I'm
No, it's PC only.
Whatever the fuck happened to that game? Fortnite. Whatever the
Fortnite.
fuck. Yeah, no,
What is it?
you
Sounds
just
like a tower defense game.
Yeah, no, it's like a
kinda.
game. You go out at night, and at night the monsters comes out, so you have to build your.
At day, you're building your base, and then the monsters come out at night, and you have to defend your base.
Is it a top-down kind of thing or first-person view?
I think it was like a
view?
third-person thing. I'm not sure. I've never played it, but I think it's a
I've
third.
seen gameplay of it. Yeah, I
Is
thought it was
third
PC
person or
and
first
PS4.
person? No, it's only PC.
Okay.
It says, they mentioned Fortnite in this article, so it's running off of the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
So they must be still working on it. They're wanting to make sure it's really good for us.
Yeah.
That it's a really good game.
I tried to open up the Epic's launcher, but it crashed on me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. Good for him, I guess.
Fortnite. Guys.
Fortnite.
I'm looking for news here. I don't see any news. There's no fucking.
There wasn't a lot this week.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty much dead in news. I mean, there's not anything out here, to be honest. There's no news.
That's okay.
I'm looking at comparisons right now of the Switch, the Xbox One, and the PS4, and the Switch doesn't even come close.
What system? Which one's sold the most throughout 2016? Do you have the
PS4?
numbers?
PS4, I'm assuming.
Did it?
Yeah.
Definitely. 2016.
Yeah, and
Well, I think last time I looked, it was 55 million to 25 million or something like that. PS4 versus Xbox One.
And so Xbox doesn't talk about sales numbers anymore. So there was an independent company that
I bet you they talk about it when they're doing
how
good.
much they sold, but I forgot the number.
They like to brag about how much they sold. They just want to make sure people know that.
See here. Yeah, so it says and as of December 2015 or 2016, I mean, Sony had passed over 50 million consoles sold. That's not to count the 2 million units they sold in the end of December, and yeah, Xbox One is at 30 million. So PS4 is still outselling them quite a bit, man, compared to they're
Sony wins.
20 million ahead. Sony won this generation, hands
They
down.
win until
I
Scorpio
feel like
comes out.
I feel like Sony's just gonna have better exclusive this year than Microsoft.
I don't know, man. What if
I don't know
Microsoft
about
blew it out of the park with what's the other game coming out this year?
Crackdown 3?
Yeah, I was about to say Overwatch
Maybe.
3.
That
Crackdown
was
3.
supposed to come out like 3 years ago when
Well, but I mean, now it's gonna come out for the Scorpio.
you got Sea of Thieves that's supposed to come out.
Supposedly.
Yep.
Cuphead.
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 But again, like with Sea of Thieves, I mean we've talked about that before, and I don't really see that game, really picking up.
It's going to have a niche audience. It's going to have its own audience that's going to enjoy
like
it.
Evolve did. I feel like it's
Yeah,
gonna be
or like Overwatch. You know what I mean? None of us really play Overwatch, but it's a huge game.
But with Sony, I mean, they got next month they have Horizon Zero Dawn coming out. That's supposed to be huge, and then God of War is coming out in holiday of 2017. That's going to be freaking
That'll
huge.
be big.
I mean, that game looks gorgeous. It looks fun. That's why I still have my freaking PS4. I would have gotten rid of that thing a long time ago. I want to get God of War.
What is Eric? What is their racing series on PlayStation?
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Is whatever happened to that? Isn't that
They're
supposed to
still
They're still making that one game.
Yeah,
there's
still
a new one. There's a new one coming, but God knows when it's
Supposed to
going to
come out like a year ago or
keeps getting
something.
delayed.
Yeah. They
I
released.
don't know.
Yeah.
Forza is gonna be the game to beat for
Yeah,
racing.
absolutely.
Forza, yeah.
It always kind of has been.
Yeah.
I mean, Gran Turismo was the...
Gran Turismo's
shit.
big, but
beginning.
I think it's been gone for too long. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's been gone for too long. It's like a fucking... What's the other game that used to come out on the Xbox? Burnout?
Midnight Club.
Fucking Midnight Club. It's like a Midnight Club decided to come back. I mean, not as bad as that, but...
That's a Rockstar game, right?
Was it?
So what games do you guys
The Lotus-
games do you guys think will be announced for the Scorpio? Do you think Halo 6 is gonna get announced?
Oh, yeah. It'll get launched for, but it'll be like, something that's not going to come out for another.
Are you gonna be mad if they say the Scorpio is not coming out this year?
No.
If I go and buy a 4K TV, because that would be, then yeah, I would be upset if they said it's not coming out. Then I'd be like, shit, I went and bought a 4K TV just for that.
I wouldn't be too upset.
You'd still have a 4K TV.
They came
That's
out. They
true.
just came out with the 1S. I mean, let that thing live a little bit.
Wow. It's not 4K gaming, though.
No, I know, but
Although the upscale is nice, man. Fucking Resident Evil looks good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really hoping for Gears of War to be announced, but I highly doubt it will be announced.
What? It just came out.
I know. That's why I said I highly
Can't wait
doubt.
for another one.
They're going to announce some fucking DLC or something, probably, I would assume.
Yeah.
If they were going to announce anything, it would probably be, like an announcement of a big known map, some character skins, and then maybe a remaster of Gears 2. But I don't know. I doubt it. They can't even focus on the freaking service for Gears 4. They shouldn't be doing a remaster of Gears 2.
Is that it, guys?
Yeah, that's it. I'm having issues right now, man. I don't know what the fuck just happened to my computer. I don't know. It's logged me out of Skype, but I'm still in the Skype call.
We can still hear you.
I can still hear you.
Video's still there. You're just frozen.
Yeah, you're just frozen.
My camera's
just-
off. My Skype is keeps
Let's go
telling.
play Siege.
My Skype keeps telling me to log in. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Fuck it. I don't know.
We're at the end of the show, anyways.
We are.
So let's get out.
With that being said, guys,
Yeah.
join the community over at Horrible Gamers Community on Facebook. It's easy to join. It's so easy to join. All you gotta do is search, click join on the group. It's a closed group, so that means your girlfriend, your wife, your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin won't get to see the shit you post in the group because who wants to see your stupid gaming shit? I mean, you're a fucking nerd. You're like fucking an adult. Stop playing games. Go do real life shit. Guys,
Go get a job.
hey, what are you doing here all
Get a
day?
haircut and get a real
This is my job. I'm trying to become an
Leave me alone, Mom.
Leave me alone.
Mom, stop making fun of me. My friends are here.
This is my safe place.
My friends are listening.
Mom, the meatloaf. We want some.
Bring
Welcome
me
to
a sandwich.
welcome to the new members, real quick. Jason Golding, welcome. Tony Moore, Chris Gillespie, fuck whatever the fuck your last name is. Welcome.
Welcome.
This is gonna be hard. The last one, Axel Burke.
A Bjork?
I like his first name, Axel.
Axel's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool name.
Axel.
It's not like Axel like AXEL. It's AKSEL. It's pretty cool. Welcome. The S is silent, guys. He'll message us, guys. S is silent in my name. But welcome to the group, guys. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. We love you guys. As you know, the group gets bigger. We need more reviews for iTunes. We don't have any reviews, guys. We have barely any. We need more. It takes literally like 10 seconds to go and say good job. And
Give us
leave,
5
like,
stars.
Just you tap stars, you tap a title, you tap whatever you want to write, and then you leave it.
Can we just pause real quick?
Yeah, whoa.
And talk about what Gunny just put on the messenger?
What?
Whoa.
Did you
Gunny's
really
not
just
coming to
take a
play
Viagra?
Siege after the show. He
Gunny,
took a
you're not coming to
Viagra.
play Siege.
Took a little blue pill.
Gunny just took Viagra.
Did you think it was one of your testosterone pills?
Yeah, I thought it was my high blood pressure medicine.
That's why your wife was in her
Thought it was my
underwear.
diabetes pill.
I thought it was my sleeping pill, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Thought it was aspirin.
Oh, man.
A 3-hour hard on.
But with that being said, also find our Facebook page, Horrible Gamers Facebook, Horrible Gamers Podcast on Facebook. Find our page, you like it, that you can see us live. You see our faces if you want to see our faces. You probably don't want to see our faces, but if you do, you go there and you click like, whatever. And also email us any feedback at feedback@horriblegamers.com. But yeah, with all that fucking being said, it takes forever.
Hang on a second, Jesus.
What's up?
I got to say something. Okay, last week,
Okay, last week.
the live feed, we had a couple people come in, and one person in particular was there for the entire show. And so we all got to talking, and we decided that we were going to give something away to that one lucky listener / viewer.
Yeah.
And I just happen to have it right here.
Oh, what do you have?
Don't show him. Let it be a
No,
surprise.
he already knows what the box looks like.
Okay.
He doesn't know what's in it. But
We know what's in the box.
this right here,
It's a dead owl.
it's the Horrible Gamers, the HGP exclusive Funko mystery box.
Yeah. Woo.
So There's a bunch of mystery stuff inside this box, and I'm gonna send it to one person that stuck with us the whole time. Evan Tanaka is gonna get this box. He's the proud owner. But guys,
Evan.
That's not all.
Oh,
That's not all.
There's more.
I got another box.
Oh, whoa!
I got
2
another
boxes.
box. If you see on Evan's box, it says number 001. It's backwards because it's mirrored, but anyways.
Yeah.
This is box 002. Different stuff in this box than the one Evan's getting. But we got to figure out a way to give this one away. We gave that one to Evan because he stuck through the entire show last week. He was there the whole time. So we got to figure out a way to give away this second
I have an idea.
box.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
What's your idea?
The person who donates the most money can get this box.
That's a good idea. I like this idea. I support this.
We're going to have a raffle, guys.
The person that donates the most money to our new Patreon program
Gets this box. Yay!
gets this box with like 10 cents worth of stuff in it. No, I'm kidding. There's more than 10 cents worth of stuff.
There's quite a bit of stuff in there.
Yeah, you guys know what's in it.
It's a lot of stuff. Like, you're not getting just like a little box. Yeah, well, hopefully Evan shows what he got in the group.
He will. I already messaged him. I've talked to him. He said he would do an unboxing video when he gets it. And I was gonna send it out tomorrow, but tomorrow's Sunday. I believe our post office is closed, so I'm gonna have to try and sneak it in Monday. So maybe a week and a half from Monday, Evan, if you're listening, you should get that.
Yeah, we got his address too, so we could like now have like shit delivered to his house.
Random stuff to his house, yeah.
Just
There
random
could
shit.
be.
We'll
I
put
mean,
that on the
Like
roof.
every week,
Evan-
he's gonna get something random.
I mean, there could be a PS4 in there
There
somewhere.
could be. There could be a PS4. There could be
Maybe
some
sealed.
Metal Gear Solid stuff. There could be some iPhone
Maybe
boxes.
there's
There
an NES
could be.
Mini
I'm
in
just looking
there?
at shit in
No,
my room.
No, probably not.
Could have maple syrup. You don't
Could
know.
be maple syrup. There could
I
be
should go
pictures.
buy a bottle of maple syrup. No, that's too heavy. I don't want to put anything too heavy in there because then it's going
Could
to
be
cost more to.
could be a lock of someone's hair.
Could be. You know?
Eric shaving his head.
Could be a video game, eh?
Could be a video game. It could be video game money. Video game money. Could
The
be-
hair isn't from my head.
Oh.
Oh,
hey.
That's kind of nasty. Yeah.
Hey-o.
We can send random. We can say whatever the fuck we want because we get your address. If you're willing to give us your address, we might
because
send
we're
you
American.
something.
Send you
yeah, random
something.
shit.
We might send you something. We don't know what we're gonna send you. We'll send you something.
I'll send I'll send
No, but-
someone this broken interface.
I say this giveaway should happen once a month to one special listener.
So should we save box number 2 for next month then?
I think we should. I think we should make this a once a month thing, but we should make a contest out of this or something. We need to figure this out, guys. We need to figure
Trivia. Do a trivia thing.
This out. We could, yeah.
Ask a question, and
Send
whoever
out the
answers
box.
it right gets it. They have to email
You're
us.
getting a lot of shit in this box. This is not like we're sending you like one thing in the box. You're getting a lot of shit.
For instance, in this box, there is, let me just count. There are 8 different items in this box.
Yeah. Not to
So
mention.
that's even more than you would actually get in an actual Funko mystery box.
Not to mention, you might get random shit from me, or Gunny, or Eric, separately.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you right now what mine are going to be. It's just going to be the energy drink cans I drink from the show.
signed,
Just
signed by Eric.
signed by me.
Yeah, man. Maybe Evan will like those.
Maybe I'll put them in glass cases.
Oh, like all officially like stamped and everything.
Yeah.
Put a
Yep.
sticker, like seal them up.
You could win a Fallout 4 character.
Oh my! You never
You
know
could
what you're
win
gonna
this
win.
mic. You could win this mic.
You don't want to give away your mic character. You won't be able to talk to us, man.
Why?
No,
I have-
that's his old
I
one.
have a new one.
Oh, you have your new mic.
got a new
over
mic
there.
now.
I have
Yeah.
a snowball.
Oh, you have a snow. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. No, this one is. I don't need it anymore.
Hmm.
It's a microphone.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
You could easily find me on the Facebook, on the group. You can find me on there. But if you want to play games with me, I guess. Which I need to delete a lot of people on my friends list because this is out of hand, guys. I'm going to go through, basically do this, right? If you don't send me a message by the end of this week saying you want to play a game with me, I'm going to delete you off on my friends list. And you can re-add me. No hard feelings. I just need to clean out my friends list, man, because it's a lot of people on there.
How many people? How many people?
I have like 200-something people on my friends list, and I don't game with like fucking 10 of them, maybe 5 of them.
Yeah, I think I got like 180 or something like that on mine.
Yeah, I think I got 200.
Like every time I have to go find Clint,
yeah, man.
He's all the way at the bottom of my list.
No, and then the shit that happens is I end up putting all the people I game with on my favorites, and then I have like 20 favorites. So it's the same thing. You still have to scroll. It's like, well, fuck this, man. Like, yeah, I
did that recently too. I started putting people in my favorites.
I have like 10 favorites, 15 favorites. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what I use. I use the favorites.
I love
Eric.
you guys. Find me, Xbox Live. Jesus Walks a Lot.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on
Eric, send
Twitter,
me a message. I want a game with you.
And then on Xbox Live, St. Nicholas.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Gunny.
Hey, you can find me on Xbox
103
Live. Gunny Chief. Playing some Rainbow Six Siege. It's Battlefield 1. Come and join me. And also on Steam, Gunny Chief.
Yeah.
And you can find me on Xbox Live, PSN, and Steam under Gib8777. 77777.
Or in Canada.
7777.
Or in the Facebook
What?
group. I said,
Or in the Facebook
Or in Canada.
Or in Canada. Hey, if you're in Canada, hit me up.
Just look for Ryan. Just ask for Gib8777.
Where's
Your
Ryan?
girlfriend needs she needs a gamer tag. She needs to not use your profile anymore.
Yeah.
She doesn't use my profile. She uses her own profile. But
Can't be playing Stardew Valley all the time.
I have
Or watching Netflix.
automatic sign-ins, and like so I'm automatically always signed in. Her gamer tag is playing the game, and it shows as both gamer tags are playing it. I don't know why.
It always shows you watching Netflix.
Yeah, that's her.
Or
Most
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. And now I'm always messaging her like, "Hey, you want to play some Siege?" Or like sending invites. Or sending invites for Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know why. Like it would have to sign me out, I guess. But if it signs me out, because her console is the console that's in this room, if it signs me out, then she can't play anything. So I have to be signed in on that console for her to play stuff. But if she's in here, she can play anything on my stuff.
Weird.
It's weird. So,
guys, I
almost
filled up my 2 terabyte hard drive already. It's at 90%.
it's not hard.
I'm scared. Because I have to delete stuff.
My one's almost full.
Delete some stuff.
I got
Delete
like
those demos.
70%
I don't
full.
delete anything, but I don't play much. I played Mad Max this week too, guys. That game is so good. You guys played Mad Max? The game is
Yeah,
good.
it was. I didn't care for it.
yeah, I didn't
I
care for
might
it either.
play it some other
That
time.
game's
But
so
it's
pretty. Like it's so like simple, but it's really pretty. Like the desert, the sandstorms and shit that come through it. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's awesome. Play it. Check it out. It's really
Let's go
cheap.
play
Jesus.
Siege.
What?
Jesus, what do we say?
Oh, we say go follow us on Facebook and group and join the group and leave us an iTunes review. 5 stars are appreciated. 10 stars would even be better. And peace out, Brussels sprouts.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
See you next week
Bye.
on
Later.
the next edition of the Horrible Gamers. Whoa,
Bye-bye now.
Goodbye.
Deuces.
I was gonna see, but I just took my Viagra.
You really took one? Old
Gunny, you really took a Viagra?
You're really old, Gunny. Jesus Christ.
The bottle's empty now. I just took the last one.
Oh my God.
Enjoy your sexy time. It's sexy time. It's sex time. It's sex time for Gunny. It's sex time
For old man Gunny.
It's time for old man Gunny.
Oh.
Have sexy time. Sex time for old man Gunny.
My friend told me one time, like his family's Jehovah's Witness. He doesn't really follow it anymore because he wanted to drink beer. But he said that his dad went to like the priest or whoever it is and told him that he felt ashamed because his wife gave him head.
Really?
Yeah, he started crying to him and
Who
everything.
did?
This is my friend's dad.
Started crying to the pastor?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what a bitch.
He's like, please forgive me. Please forgive me.
How dare you get that from a woman? I don't know what happened to my Skype. It's like telling me to log in. It's telling me I'm putting the wrong password. Wonder if I got hacked. I doubt it. Here, Eric, look. We'll help you find the fastest cable provider. Give me your street address real quick.
You did this already.
Yeah, we already did this.
Oh, we already did this? It just popped up on my Facebook. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna tag you on this. I'm gonna tag you on this so you can try it. Now, I remember one time when I was a kid, I will never forget this. I was in a church with my mom. It was a Catholic church. Big one, like one of the biggest ones in Vegas, like a big cathedral and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we were there for one of the masses. It was Sunday Mass. Sunday Mass. And it was like the morning mass, and we were there, and I remember we had my mom, my mom was sick, and she couldn't like move around very well. And she could get around, but like she had like a walker, because she couldn't walk very well. And I remember my little sister was like fucking newborn, dude. She was like maybe a few months old or whatever. But my little sister needed a diaper change, and my mom told me to do it. She was like, because my mom was like, fuck, I don't want to do it in here, like, next to all these fucking, because the mass was huge, dude, like at least 500 people there, probably more. And like fucking, and we were like, fuck, my mom didn't want to do it in front of like the people there, And I was like, well, fuck, I guess, or my mom didn't have diapers. There was some situation where I had to walk outside with my little sister, and like, dude, and the priest was fucking up there, like, I don't know, giving some fucking speech or whatever the fuck preachers
Doing what Catholics do.
They're up there singing and like fucking again, amen, like whatever. And
that's weird because that's what my church does. We just do that. We just growl and go amen.
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 Water.
Oh, we felt the Holy Spirit then.
Yeah. Start speaking in tongues. No, but basically this is what this was, right? And they're all like, and they're fucking. Dude, as I was walking out, I remember the pastor stopped giving the fuck, he's not a pastor, he's a father, right? He stopped giving the fucking like mass. And I remember he looked at me as I was walking out. I felt so like embarrassed, dude. I felt like, fuck, I should be up here walking out of this motherfucker.
So
with that being said, I didn't go back in until even after it ended. I didn't go back in. I was like, fuck that. I waited for my mom in the car. I was like, no way, we're not gonna go back in there, dude.
Christian talk is over.
# church talk.